Thank you guys. Thank you so much. Welcome to another episode of The Wave Talk. We are back with episode 19 already, y'all. 19. We've been doing this for like less than a year. We've been really hustling, putting these out. So proud of the team. Shout out to us. We do have a very special guest today, Miss Cortney Lachelle. She'll be coming up a little bit later after we talk about a few of our topics. But I always start out talking to my audience. How are y'all today? How was your week? What's been happening? You think so? I thought this shit dragged.
That was slow. My shit was Monday, Friday.
Man.
Mine dragged.
Monday,
No, for real, even Friday was slow. And I'm just like, get this on. Like, I was tired of it. Possibly, because it is a 3-day weekend. I work at a bank, so it's guaranteed.
I wasn't even thinking about it, because shit.
I wouldn't either. That makes sense as to why I would feel like it's dragging and trying to get to
I
it.
work Monday, so.
You working Monday? Oh, but
no Friday, which is on
you
my
do
own
your own
shit.
thing. I was just gonna say you do your own shit.
But yeah, still, that's why I don't be caring about.
I'm not doing shit on Monday. I'm not doing anything for the holiday. I need to clean my house, so I'll probably be doing that. That's the thing about me, like throughout the week, whenever I'm getting ready and I'm cooking and stuff, the house just looks a mess. And it doesn't get cleaned until Sunday.
A lot of people like that, because our life is busy, you know what I'm saying?
It is. And,
It don't work for me neither. That's what I'm saying. I'm going to clean up as I go first.
Yeah.
But my woman is like that, so I know it's people like that. But like I said, I'm gonna clean. I'm gonna try to keep clean first if I can. But I know dealing with kids and other people, so it's like it's hard. But I understand at the same time why some people feel, because they be feeling like you save them time. They want to move. But then you got this big ass cleanup job at the end of it. That's why I don't. You know what I'm saying? That's why I like to get down. I like to try to minimize my clean. I gotta keep it clean, keep it right.
that shit is hard, man. It's real hard. My best practice are probably come on in. Love cute boots. Cute boots. My cousin Monica just came in. I be throwing my shit to the side. Like if it's on the bed or anything, I'ma just toss it over to the side and handle the rest of it. But Monica, how was your week? How are you doing?
Good. I ain't doing nothing.
Good. That's what's up. She's been enjoying her time. I admire you so much. I want to be like you when I grow up.
Shut up.
I can't even compliment her. She told me to shut up. Anyways, y'all, usually on this part I talk about like upcoming events, but we don't know what day this is going to release. So it's not going to benefit me to tell y'all any events if they end up passing by the time this episode airs. So I'll just skip right into our topics. A few episodes ago, because I remember this is 19, a few episodes ago we were talking a little bit about politics. And at first I was thinking like, I don't want to be that type of show. I don't want to get too serious, but whatever. It's diverse. It's versatile. We talk about anything here. How y'all feel about the midterms? Damn. Right, crickets and then laughter. That's exactly how I feel, right? That's exactly how I feel. I feel like it's looking real bad for Biden, unfortunately for him. And he refuses to cancel the student loan debt.
What did he do? Like
That's what
he
refused.
You're not even helping me.
Every damn thing.
That was the last thing I was like hoping he was gonna do. Now, no, I don't care what happens. I think that's real.
We're at a point in time where I
shitty.
literally be forgetting who the fuck the president is. I mean, I know it's him, but like I don't ever think about him no more. Like
He don't even
cross
get
my mind.
president. He just
It
don't.
cross my mind that fuck
That's the
that we
thing.
even got a
Think about
president.
it.
I was like, yeah, okay, shit.
I'm trying to get up out of here. Where you gonna go?
It's weird.
He's supposed to be in there because the old president died.
To me, this shit
He
really
just
is
face.
exposed, man. It just look like
It's
a
just
TV
the
show to
face.
me when I'm looking at this shit. It just look like some entertainment.
That's what I thought when Trump was in
This shit
office.
crazy. Yeah,
That whole shit was hilarious to
I was
me.
happy when he got elected. I was like, he officially exposed the shit.
That shit
It
was
already been
hilarious.
exposed plenty of different
Right.
ways, but come on now, y'all really can't tell me this whole process is still what they taught us in school, all that shit. When this nigga Trump just came president.
Out of all the shit that
Like,
was
nigga
stacked
Trump
up
did
against
some
him,
gangster shit. He just
no,
came
for
out of
real.
nowhere as a successful, unsuccessful businessman and became president. Man.
That man was wild. I never got upset at anything that he was. I would just laugh at it because,
Man,
like,
it was
he's
entertainment.
dead
It was
ass.
like watching TV.
You knew. That's what I wasn't tripping. I'm sure.
Right.
Like you know that he like.
He's
Biden
overtly.
trying to hide some shit. He's trying to put all these.
And I think Trump knew that it was a joke anyway. You know, this shit don't matter.
You know what I'm saying?
That's true. He know that shit don't matter.
Trump
That's why he
knew
never
was
took
fucking
none of
with
it
people. He
serious.
was fucking with people.
That's why he never took the shit seriously. That makes
I
sense.
think I'm super, all this, whatever, racist, crazy man, whatever. He was going along with that shit. Getting the crazy white people riled up at them rallies and shit. He knew he was doing. He was having fun.
Super divisive.
I think
Even
he
with
was having
Kanye,
fun.
he was super
Yeah,
divisive.
exactly. I know what that was going.
But like that was a plot from the beginning too.
I don't even know what Biden's angle is. I don't understand what he was doing.
I don't know
Like,
either.
I don't know. I can't.
What's your
call it.
motive at
Like
this
a bucket
point?
list type shit with him.
Kinda, huh?
He did that before
But
I
no,
got
it was
it.
weird.
He was like,
though.
I've been trying to do this shit for
His whole
forever.
campaign, though, I was telling niggas before he got elected, I was like, this ain't giving y'all word vibes. How he was pressing the issue on the black niggas. Like, he was.
He was like,
You're
if you
not
don't
black.
vote for me, you're not
I
black.
said, damn, this nigga put a lot on that.
Why would you
Like,
say
You're
that?
not black.
You're not black.
His homie's black though.
That shit is weird.
Shut up, Kamala.
She ain't.
Man.
Kamala. Oh, right.
She don't count. She don't count. She would have been.
Man.
She's skin folk, not kin folk.
Come on,
She
man.
just look like us. She not
That's
one
literally
of us.
Don't cook like us. You just look like us. Don't cook like us.
She
Like, come
don't.
on.
That's
You
what
ain't
I'm
been there.
saying.
You ain't been there with us.
What makes me
What-
nervous is how old Biden is, and like, cause you know she would be up next if anything were to happen. Like,
But that's the
We ain't seen
thing.
that
what would
since
that
the-
shit look like?
There's always only old ass people though. Why is
That's
all
what I'm
old
saying.
ass
I ain't heard
people
her
in
on
politics?
nothing.
They the ones running around.
They old, outdated. They don't
Old
get
ass.
shit.
No, they should have had
All of
parties on that.
We shouldn't say that to my older viewers out there. You do know shit.
No, the old people that do know shit, they know that they know that the
They
younger
know
people is the
shit.
ones that they need to be fucking with.
Yeah.
All the old people that's real wise, they know the future is really in the youth.
It's
you know
in
what
the
I'm saying?
youth.
So
Listen
you
to the
gotta-
kids.
You gotta look at the youth to find out where we're going. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
You can't think y'all got the answers to everything because they know that. You know?
I have answered slave. All these Kanye references is lit. But I just feel like we do need to make a turn in American laws or what have you or whatever. We can't keep doing the same old shit with these old ass
It gotta
white
be a whole
men.
different shit.
We can't
though.
keep. It got to be an
Like,
entire
it gotta
shift.
be- That's the whole.
Like a
that's the
180. We don't want a
revolution.
360.
It had to be a whole
We don't wanna come
revolution.
back
It
where we
gotta
was
be,
at. We just-
turn this shit around, some whole new.
Some all new. Just imagine how
They
much
don't
better America would run if it was ran by
How
millennials.
deep that go? That go too
Oh,
deep.
God, I don't know.
That's
I
it.
think our age
I'm a
group is the
little stressed
one.
out about that, too.
I think our age group is the generation. Honestly, I feel like
Yeah, because
millennials.
the generation under us definitely ain't ready.
Oh, no.
The generation
Hell
under
no.
us-
Like in your 30s, start running for office and stuff.
No, not in all positions. Not in all positions. They got like a super young ass mayor or governor in like Alabama or something. He was a black kid. I can't remember his name. I can't remember his name. I want to run for politics myself. I was talking about that. I don't know what position I would do. I need to learn the different levels of office, but I think that'd be kind of lit. A
Ain't
little
nothing you can't do. That shit.
unorthodox. I got long blue nails and tattoos. Vote for me. We'll see. We'll revisit it. But yeah, Biden, it's not looking too hot for you. I honestly don't feel like it matters anyway,
I was
because we
about to
live in
say, like,
Oklahoma,
right.
and Oklahoma gonna do whatever the fuck it's gonna do.
What is our other options gonna be anyway? If we keep going about it the same way that we've been, just doing
Mhm.
the same normal American system shit with their government, it don't matter if you look at Biden now. Okay, he get out there, and who's fucking gonna be in there? They ain't gonna be
Doing the
nobody
same
we
raggedy
want
shit.
or who we like. It's gonna be another one of their candidates that they already been groomed their whole life for this position.
It makes you see why
These people
niggas turn into
handpicked.
sovereign citizens. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? It makes you really see why people turn into sovereign
Exactly.
citizens. I'm wondering though, because you know how like the Native Americans govern themselves. They have their own set of laws. Why are we not able to branch off?
Because that shit is fake anyway.
Ah,
Because
fake.
you gotta think about it,
Talk to us.
the whole group of the Native Americans that they call Native Americans
Mm-hmm.
are a whole nother like misled group of people that is being lied to too. They just like us.
Mhm.
They just like the niggas in America that have been lied to about who
Right.
we really are. The Native Americans are offspring from us and them and the white people that
Mm.
came and infiltrated this land from the real Aboriginals. But either way it go, they get in that fake comfort of y'all got your own laws, y'all do this, y'all
It's like
go
a little
yourself.
pacifier.
But whenever they want to come and take over, they do. Like they couldn't do nothing whenever they came with that pipeline shit, all that. They couldn't
That
do
shit
nothing
was
all that.
huge.
You know what I'm saying?
Ain't
They
no
don't
fight
want-
y'all
they
can
out there
do.
dying and fighting over this shit. They couldn't stop nothing.
That's
All
true.
y'all gonna govern nothing then, you know what I'm saying?
Like
The
what
government
laws,
is like that.
nigga?
They fake.
What
They
laws?
spoon feed you some shit like, oh yeah, we helping you out. This for y'all. This for
Yeah.
y'all. And only while it's convenient though, because as soon as we say so, we snatch that shit right away from y'all. And now y'all looking like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all after what I understand, though.
America's a fucking bully.
Yeah.
You
They
go,
know
girl.
They know they can't give
Bully.
black people their own
Nothing.
nothing because if we have that,
We get
it's over for
anything.
them.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
It's
We
a
done
wrap.
already
Look at what we
tried.
did with every disadvantage. You know what
With
I'm
everything
saying?
stacked against us.
If they
They
give
know
us
it's a
one
wrap.
thing going for it, they're like, oh, this is gonna be one thing too much. They're gonna.
They were smart. They did. You know what they doing? 'Cause
If they was
give
smart,
us-
which they are.
For real, if y'all give us that little leak,
Because
Taking away the
thing is,
voting laws and all types of shit.
Admitting to one truth is gonna open up Pandora's box to everything.
Yes.
They're gonna understand that we really are entitled to all of this shit that y'all fake and tell y'all stuff to. So it's gonna be really crazy.
Mhm.
Exactly. They always preach that we the minority, which is a fake word, the minority shit, when we really the majority of everywhere.
Right.
You can't name a spot on this earth where
That's
we
a
ain't in.
fact.
right?
But they teach us the opposite. So that's just how it is. They teach us every fucking thing.
Oh, history class.
Come on, history. Shout out to D right behind the camera. You learned something on the way to talk. You learned everything on the way to talk. Not everything. I'm just kidding. I wanted to switch over to the next topic, which is like unfair punishment for brown people, specifically like in the Jussie Smollett case. So in my chest, in my heart, I feel like he did lie. However, the repercussions that he received, I felt like were just greatly unfair.
What was all the details
And
of what they did to
compared.
him?
As far as like the charges and shit,
Yeah, but I didn't keep up with all that. After I found out the shit was all funny and everything.
I know that he got
I was
charged
just
and
like,
had
man,
to
what's
serve
going on? It
time.
was hard for me to keep up with that
Just
shit.
for publicity.
It was
You said it was
weird.
what?
What he originally did, didn't he just falsify like a hate crime?
Yes, he
He
did.
faked the hate crime, which was weird in itself.
With people that
Especially
you
since
know.
they happen every day. So
Yeah,
why
like
they have
some
to make
really,
it about
some
him?
organically.
I'm
probably
looking
could
for the
have happened to his
punishment.
ass. I'm like, nigga, dude just kept
Okay.
going out. Somebody would
They
say
gave him
something.
150 days in jail, and then he had to pay like a huge fine. But I didn't even feel like he
They're
should
trying to
have.
make an example out of him.
They are. I don't feel like he even deserved 150 days.
I ain't gonna lie.
But to be
Both of
honest, you
them
kinda
days,
do,
'cause
though.
You fucking know what we got going
Oh,
on. So now people
we
ain't
need
trying to
perspective.
listen to us now like, oh, you probably
Yeah.
falsified that too.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So
And at the
you
end
can't
of the
do that
day-
shit because we already don't get listened to as it is.
And plus, what was his angle in the first place? When he did it, wasn't he trying to like press charges on them?
Yes.
He was trying to be like
So
a
you can't
Colin
fake press
Kaepernick
charges
type
on
shit.
Yeah, he was.
Like just
but
trying to
at the end of-
stand up and be a vigilante, and that's not the way to go about it.
Yeah, that
And where the
shit
hell you
was-
get that noose from? Where'd you get that from? Or just had it around his neck when the police show up?
Yeah.
Take that shit
He
off.
put a lot
He
into this
opens up
shit,
the
like-
door and just like,
I just thought he could have put that energy into doing something else. So my thing is,
it would have gone a lot further
in that
for him.
situation, even if he was overly punished, I would not put this situation in this conversation.
We'll take it out. We're gonna
Because I
strike
know
it. Why?
real deal situations
Mhm.
where black men and women have been overly punished and they didn't deserve it like that. You know what I'm saying?
I know a few of them
You
too.
got drug charges, then you got this
Exactly.
white dude who was just released from a $5,000
$5,000 bail after
Trying to
plotting.
fucking
Another
He
9/11.
gonna drive
A plane.
Wow,
You trying to fly a
some
plane
shit.
into another building?
Keep that
they let him go ahead and do it, so
$5,000?
go get it done, son.
Right.
Be slicker next time.
Meanwhile, niggas can't talk about nothing else online. Niggas sell a $20 sack online.
We was
Ain't
talking
that
about
sack
that. We were
Yeah.
talking about that a few episodes ago. We
See what
were
they watching. You know what
us
I'm saying?
specifically
Like,
as if we're the
crazy.
problem, even though they're the main terrorists,
We are the problem.
the
We're a
main threat.
We're a threat.
They're the threat to
We're
Americans.
a threat to everything. that
Scary
stands
ass
for.
white men. They're terrifying.
Black
We really do, and it's crazy how they spun that whole narrative to make us seem like we were the
men.
terrorists.
Fuck all the okay and real beef.
If that's what you want to say.
At this point, y'all really know what it's like, though. I'm on that.
Why do y'all think that it didn't get some support whenever they tried to revamp it? It was like a few years ago whenever we started to do the protests and
Because
stuff.
honestly, niggas don't listen.
Mm.
They don't want to group together. And if they really knew how much power we had together, they would. Niggas is on their own thing. They
I
wanna,
think it's because everybody is so caught up and infatuated with being right.
Mm.
So that's what's keeping us divided. Everybody want to push the point of how what they think is right. This is right. So if we ain't all doing and thinking like this, then we shouldn't all be able to come together. Well, they're not understanding that, nigga, look, we can come together indifferent or not.
Right.
It don't matter if we all on the same court as far as
Let's
brainwave
handle this
thinking wise,
first.
But we gotta have
We
one
need
common
to
goal,
target it.
which is that we need to be in control of our own
Take
life
care
and
of
shit.
this,
And
take
we're
care
not
of
in
this.
that right now. So we all need to come
It's
together for
hard.
that first.
Right.
Fuck being right on how you live and all this. We
Right.
too judgmental on each other because
That shit don't
they push
matter.
upon us.
yeah.
But we need to get rid of of that. You know what I'm saying? Who right or wrong, or oh, I don't like what this nigga doing, and this. You know what I'm saying? How we are.
Little petty shit.
Man,
A lot of people scared too.
hard on each other.
A lot of people scared.
They are.
Back then,
That's why they so
had the
comfortable
black
in this shit.
Niggas was ready.
They had to have the black man.
Yes.
Because
No,
they
it was
like,
you gotta
nigga, we gonna
defend
die,
ourselves.
we ain't defending ourselves.
That's what people don't understand. That's why whenever she was just saying how, oh, we gonna need a whole new system of 180, I'm like, that's deep. People don't want to do that. They want to. It sounds cool. It's cute when they talk about it. But to get to that point, it's gonna take a real revolution. And they think the revolution is Facebook posts and
protests.
Yeah, all that shit. We're gonna start petitions.
It ain't that.
No, it's war.
Everybody gotta have.
It has to.
War. It's
Everybody
real
gotta
war.
be
We gotta
out
talk to
there.
them in their language.
No war is won without no bloodshed. It's gonna be gory. It's gonna get ugly, and it's gonna have to be some real shit to happen.
He sound like Tupac.
Like that ass
Hey,
real
that's
shit.
just what's gonna have to
Can we
happen.
quit the killing each other for the gang shit real quick?
For
I mean,
real.
I'm sure y'all gonna
It
get
don't
back
make
to it.
sense.
But like,
It
can
don't
we
make
quit
sense.
that for a minute and get on these
We killing for
niggas?
gangs that ain't got no power. Y'all,
None.
these gangs ain't got no power.
None.
End of the
They
day,
ain't
y'all
running
gang ain't
shit.
got no power. After you kill this nigga, you gotta be scared to go to jail.
When they
You
started,
scared to go to jail.
when they started
But you
this
wasn't
gang
scared to kill.
shit, it was for a reason.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? And now y'all just doing it for the code.
But even like you
and
said,
shit.
I
when
ain't
the
even
Black
gonna say what I
Panthers, when the
was
Black
gonna
Panthers was
say.
killing niggas,
Like,
they
I'm
wasn't
saying.
scared to go to
They
jail.
wasn't scared.
They had a system. They knew, nigga, we gotta jump. Nigga, we lead this country. We'll do whatever. We'll go kill the police, nigga.
Right, and they was all about that shit.
That's what it is.
Because that's what needs to be done. Police is just a title.
That
That doesn't make you better than anybody else. That's why you get paid dirt shit like the rest of
And
us.
that's why you kill people when you get scared.
You get scared.
That's why you do
Pussy.
everything off your own human instinct. Cause your police title ain't mean shit when you in that field with that gun on. Like nigga, so that's how he's out here.
They know what we about. They don't kill a lot. I won't say they don't kill a lot of their own, but they more scared with us because they know like we gonna overpower them, be stronger than them. Like
Cause my thing is
By
people too
DNA.
focused on the moment. They thinking that they worried about the moment. They not always worried about the moment. Sometimes they ain't scared for their life in that moment. They
Right.
scared for their life. What this nigga gonna do if he don't die today?
Yeah.
If this nigga make it to tomorrow? If he keep on going? If he keep on being this man he is for his community and his kids? What this gonna do to our world? They know that
Shut
they
it
see that
down.
their time is up. We taking back over. Their time are
This is
it's
deep.
crazy. They want to, you know what I'm saying, eradicate us every which way they can. So yeah, it's like that. They scared at the moment, but they really scared for the future.
And that's why punishments are harsher for people of darker hues.
Exactly.
And that's exactly why, because they scared and they know the truth. They know what's coming next. You know what I'm saying? It's inevitable. We were the ones to start this shit out, and we're gonna be the ones to end it, regardless of what y'all trying to say. Which brings me to my very last point: is the fucking abortion laws. I know it's heavy
You
topics.
see, they tried to double back and try to add. Cause remember when we was talking about it the first time, it was like they didn't have no stipulations. None of that shit. They tried to put that in there.
At the
Like
last
they
minute.
fixed it, but it's like, man. at the
No,
end of
it
the
don't
day,
fix shit. At the first sign of conception, grow the fuck up.
Right.
What?
come
What
on,
do you
man.
I feel
mean?
like even if you do not believe in it, even if your religion stops you from believing in it, you have people who are raped. You have people who are molested as kids, and you tell them they gotta
Incest.
incest
By my
it's all kind of
uncle?
stuff. And it's like,
And they
come on.
try to add that into it, saying if it's rape or if it's for the woman's.
The whole
safety
time
for
they
her
didn't say
life.
nothing about underage. They didn't say
didn't.
nothing about
They
adolescents.
didn't
They
put
didn't
no
say
details out on
nothing
it. So
like
it's
that.
my point is, why y'all trying to halfway control the shit anyway? Like, I don't get it. I don't even see what they even brought that law up for. Like, what was
That's
the,
what I'm saying.
What was the issue?
What was the
at first?
point?
Like, my thing is,
What
y'all
was
act
the
like
reason?
y'all like we living in a fake world. Y'all, that's where people like with these religions and type shit, they get carried away. They get caught into that.
They become extremists.
They y'all act as if we really living in this fake world where it's like y'all gotta admit to some ugly truths. One of the ugly truths is we live in an oversexualized world.
That's true.
That's just what it is. We have sex for pleasure.
Right.
We if you really want to break it down, we shouldn't be doing that. That's where what it's. If we're supposed to have sex to reproduce. You know what I'm saying? But we don't.
Right.
So there be unplanned pregnancy. That don't mean that everybody is willing to, you know what I'm saying, go through and have this baby and all that. Because like I said, everybody's beliefs is different. Every person ain't going to agree on this shit
Right.
at the end of the day. Everybody not getting an abortion. That's just what it was.
And
It ain't
that's what I'm saying, like,
everybody
you
was
just
running
do what's
against
best for
abortion
you.
anyway. But the people that were doing it, they obviously felt like that's what they needed to do.
Everybody
to
had
take
to
that
do
option
what's
away
best
from
for
people is crazy.
Well, they
It's
know
like,
they gonna help take care of these
No,
kids.
none of that.
Billions
None of
of
that.
kids
In the
that-
motherfucking system.
Man.
And I feel like if you a pro-lifer, that should be your
do
duty.
your thing. Yeah.
That should be your
That's
duty.
exactly that's how I feel. Because I feel like I'm the type of person that I wouldn't want to get an abortion ever.
Right.
But that's because of what I've been through in my
Right.
life. I've lost 2 kids that wasn't in my control.
Mhm.
So I wouldn't want to control to do that.
Right.
You know? But I still understand why certain people do that. I know people that done it. You know what I'm saying? And I know nigga that wasn't the easiest thing for them to do, but that's what they wanted. That's what they felt like they needed to do. It was necessary. I feel like nobody else should be governing that decision other than yourself. Like, come
I
on,
agree.
man. Like, y'all wasn't even there when I made this, baby. How you get to decide what I do with it? You know, I was like, that shit crazy.
And it ultimately falls behind the fact that nobody should have the right to tell us what the fuck to do with our bodies.
That's
Exactly.
especially men.
But no. This
Especially
is this is
men.
where I want to interject on that.
Go ahead, interject so we can fire back.
You want your right, but the woman won't.
It's both. I feel like whenever I feel like that statement y'all keep saying should be used in other spots. Because whenever y'all say what to do with y'all body, y'all all right, but y'all only half right. Because it's y'all body, but the body in the inside of y'all ain't y'all body.
If y'all didn't have a discussion with each other saying that you want to have
I said that. That's what I'm saying. I'm getting to that point.
Okay.
It's levels to it. Now, because just like the sex in itself, it has to be consent, right? Consent don't mean just because the woman want to do it.
Right,
That means
for
because the
sure.
woman and the man want to do it. Right? We both consensually having this sex. Now, going into that, y'all already know what the possibilities are.
For sure.
We can give each other diseases that we don't have.
For
If we have
sure.
that shit, we can get pregnant. You know what I'm saying? Especially if we're not using those
For
condoms
sure.
and nothing like that. Come on now.
For
So if we're not
sure.
doing that, we going into this, all right, boom, we get pregnant. With or without the conversation about having kids. But if you had the conversation, y'all already know we don't want kids, bet. If y'all already had the conversation, we don't want kids, she get pregnant, she still like, nigga, I don't want this kid. I told you that. I don't want this kid.
Right.
Now that's some shit he got to deal with. Y'all already had this conversation. You already knew she didn't want this kid. So if she go get an abortion, nigga, that's on.
Yeah.
You should already known that. Now, whenever people don't have the conversation, they get an unplanned pregnancy. You know what I'm saying? You know, we didn't. Neither one of us even thought about this shit type shit. We just fucking each other. You end up pregnant. She want to have an abortion type shit. I feel like the man should have to give his okay on it too. Because there's some men that's like, I didn't plan on having this kid, but nigga, I wasn't planning on being here. None of my siblings, it's like, some men is like that. Like, especially like, you never know who you're dealing with. Say, I'm thinking about me. I can't speak for everybody.
Right.
I don't care how any of my seeds come to this world right now. If I have one, though, because I understand the miracle of conception. You know what I'm saying? So I know if any of my seeds are able to get that God, gene boy, activates that spirit, I don't want to be the one to try to make the decision to cut that off. You know
Well,
what I'm saying?
let me say this, and I'm not speaking for me because it ain't got nothing to do with me. But for the women who end up pregnant and they didn't have a conversation with the man, and the man is like, well, I want to keep it. One, you got to look at the thing. Is this my man? Is this my
No,
husband?
I understand
You know
that.
what I'm
I
saying?
do.
If not, I'm the one carrying this
But
baby.
at the
I'm
end
the
of
one
the
that got
day,
to give birth.
y'all had to think about that before the sex.
But if y'all didn't talk
That's
about it,
what I'm
not
saying?
realistic, though.
It's
That's
not
not realistic.
It's not realistic, but that's a part of the accountability.
It is, but that don't happen.
That's a part on both ends.
It
It
Because
is, but it
how many
doesn't
niggas got baby moms
happen.
that they don't want?
yeah.
They mad at. You should have thought about that
Several.
before fucking with her.
Of course we
You
should've.
can't be mad at her because who she is now. She got
No.
this baby.
I'm
we didn't
sorry.
know. That's because we all be having sex. At
The
a-
woman
at
got
age
the
where we don't
brunt of
understand
it.
the
She
brain.
would have to
At the
carry
end of
it
the day,
and go through the
depending on
body
who the man
changes.
is,
If she don't want it, she
because
can
that's
do
from a
it.
woman being
That's what I think.
in her mind, and she's being terrified of. She don't know this man. Like I said, he's not her man. She don't know this man. She don't know if he's gonna be a good father. Because a lot of people ain't, or that's the image they putting in there. You know what I'm saying? But in a sense, at this, who's to say what if this man is fucking me, nigga? I know who I am. If I got any kids out here, I'm gonna do what the fuck I got to do. You ain't gonna have to worry about shit. I'm taking care of mine. That's what we're gonna do. You
I
know
feel
what I'm
like
saying?
if
But it's, like I said, that's why it's like it's so
certain people
uplifting.
should've got
I just feel like it's
abortions.
always a conversation that has to happen. But I feel like the only people that should be talking about this life is the people that created this life.
Okay, that's what I can agree with. So
Now-
when I say the men above
I already
are
know
the
what you're
only
talking
ones
about.
that's trying to
I
control
know what you're saying,
shit.
exactly. So I know I agree there. The
But y'all's
say that shit ain't
conversations
shit.
on the outside is
But
y'all's
that's why I feel like
conversations.
the man and the woman that created that baby, especially if they, when we talking about consensual shit,
Right,
we ain't
for
talking about
sure.
nothing. That's the woman got all right to do whatever she want to do when it ain't consent. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
That's nigga, y'all
Y'all
shut
weird.
up. You know
I
what I'm
feel
saying?
you.
Shut up.
I feel you.
But consensual shit, I feel like the consent shouldn't stop at sex. The consent should go on through the whole
And I can see
thing.
how it's unfair because the
You know what I'm
woman
saying?
ultimately
But
has that
also this
decision.
situational. I'm not a nigga that's black and white. It's always a gray area.
Right.
It's situational. Like you said, sometimes It can be, nigga, we had consensual sex and all that shit, but we really tried to not get pregnant. Cause I didn't want to, say,
Don't
like,
fuck
we
with
did
you
use
like
condoms
that.
and all that type of shit.
Yeah.
Cause that shit happens. Niggas use condoms, they put it on all that shit. You still get pregnant.
Yeah.
And I already knew I didn't like this nigga. I already want to have, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah,
type shit.
yeah,
He already
yeah.
got kids. He don't take care of them.
Yeah.
I
Like,
can't
so-
relate.
Okay, period.
so it might be some shit like that. So,
Yeah.
and this nigga might not be a nigga that you can have a conversation with.
Right.
But all niggas ain't mature enough to really sit down
That's true.
and agree to the actual correct decision.
That's
So
true.
she might have to say, fuck it, I made this decision on my own. And
Mhm.
I do agree to that. It is a situation at that point, nigga, she can't be considering this nigga. Like, we both made this kid, but you a fucking
Both
dumbass,
That's
man.
what I'm saying.
Like, you're not even taking care of your own self. Like,
It's
so
definitely
it's
not black and
situational.
white. It's,
Right.
It is situational.
But it's hard
as
for me
far
to think
as
about the situation
lawmakers
because I'm not that
go,
type of nigga.
well, as far as
You know what I'm saying?
lawmakers
Lawmakers,
go,
this shit
y'all
should be
need
in
to shut
law.
these fuck
How
up.
is this in the law?
Like, why y'all trying to do this through
Right.
the Supreme Court?
Why
If
are y'all
anything,
fucking with people?
My thing
leave
is,
people
what law was
alone.
this breaking before this that y'all had to put a law to stop it
Right.
from happening?
Right. Yeah.
I'm curious. It's some underlying stuff. Maybe that's the distraction. Maybe they're trying to pull this up for that to be the distraction.
Everything
Because
they do is
we
divisive.
didn't-
They do is keep us.
Because I was
and
listening to the
disagreeing with
Breakfast
each other.
Club, and they were saying, like, never in the history of anything has a law ever been exposed prior to them even voting for it. So
Yeah.
somebody leaked this on purpose.
On purpose.
Somebody leaked it on purpose. And then just specifically with
Because they knew
Oklahoma and Governor
people would hate
Stitt,
this shit. They're like, come on.
no, even with Governor Stitt, though, he got so much other shit he could be worrying about. Nigga, what you doing with the tax money? Let's talk about that. What you doing with the dude with Swalleys? Let's talk about
Come
the real
on.
issues. But you want to
The real
worry about a
shit.
female. And then he just recently signed a transgender bill
Yeah.
about the
Yeah.
You signing all this
bathrooms.
weird shit.
You
And then
signing
our
all
schools
this
don't got
other
no
shit.
money.
That's what I'm saying. Niggas is dumb in school.
Our schools don't got no
That's what I'm
money.
saying.
I
Teachers
gotta
ain't getting
bring
paid nothing, but you
supplies
worrying
for
about
my
who
daughter
using what
and for
restroom.
Right.
Like, what the fuck?
You
Yeah.
worrying about what they doing in the restroom. Who's using
Man,
what.
This shit
Yeah.
weird.
Kids ain't attacking other kids and, you know, that's not the
My
major
thing is,
issue,
we
Sid.
got kids worrying about thoughts and shit that we put into their heads.
Right.
Come on.
Kids weren't
man.
even worried about that shit. They weren't even worried about that
Kids are
shit.
kids.
Kids are kids. They're
That's what
unbiased. They're
kids
just
and everything, they are. They're
children.
kids. Them kids.
Hey, I'm telling y'all, Governor Stitt is up for election or re-election, I believe,
Why
in
she
fucking
did it too, though? Why
November.
she did it?
Just because
You
it's
get
a
lot of support out
motherfucking
here
red
for some-
state.
It's weird.
But
You
I'm
get all
telling
this
y'all, I
support.
feel
I
like
think
the
people
more we
send
have these
him now, I ain't gonna lie.
conversations,
They
I
are
do
gonna- they are
too.
getting
It was
more.
on the news. They said on both sides, people are tired of him. They were grilling his ass.
They need to get that.
They
But
were
my
really
thing is
grilling
like
his
this,
ass.
Like we always break news out of that. Who the fuck gonna be next? Like this shit.
Just like what you talking about? He really said black men? Or what'd you say? Breaking niggas out of there? What'd you say?
I was like, we get his ass out of here.
Oh, the who gonna be next?
Yeah, who gonna replace this?
Shit, let
Get a
me.
better option?
I'm just playing. I
Shit,
can't
we
do it.
looking like shit. We need something like that.
We need a
whole
radical
new-
change.
something crazy
We need a
like,
radical
oh,
change
shit.
in Oklahoma.
We need something crazy.
Oklahoma ain't ready for that just yet. That's all right.
We good.
That's
good.
wild.
It's okay. We had somebody's phone go off like 3 times. Wasn't it KO's phone?
Hey, yeah, she had an alarm. So
Yes.
My phone's on silent.
I
Oh,
thought on silent too, but the
Yeah,
volume
mine
went
went
down
on,
again.
and that be the kick. I be at work on my phone and that should have just.
Bro. And I always be scared
All the
because my shit
time.
be like, bitch, real loud. Come on, man.
Or it be something appropriate and I'm like, oh god.
Damn.
I'm so sorry.
That's
So
funny.
to round that one up, still you need to shut the fuck
Yeah, I
up.
think we all in
please.
agreement
I'm saying-
on what's that.
I'm
is.
saying, like, you just gotta
come on.
stop.
Nobody fuck with you.
That shit-
Nobody.
Order that law. Order that law. Fuck him, order that law. He like, that law was outlandish.
Absolutely ridiculous. But those are our topics for episode 19. Coming up next, we will have our guest, Miss Cortney Lachelle. So stay tuned. Thank you guys. Thank you. Welcome, Cortney.
Hi, thank you for having me.
Of course. Thank you so much for coming. I was a little bit nervous. I'm always nervous anytime I ask people to be on the show because what if they're like, no, I don't want to be on your show.
People fuck with you. People
Oh,
fuck with you.
girl, whatever.
If they say no,
Anyways.
it's on some hating shit.
Well, y'all heard that. If you tell me no, you're a hater.
Period.
I'm just playing. They might have other subjectives. But anyways, how are you doing today?
I'm doing really good. It's Saturday. The weekend is going to be long. I am grateful for that. All sleep, no play. I don't even want
Okay,
it. I
all
don't
sleep,
even
no
want
play.
it.
I was just about to ask if you had any major plans
No,
for the holiday.
ma'am. Sleeping. That's my favorite thing to do, for
It's
real.
the sleep?
Girl, what?
Now, I love me some sleep, but sometimes my body is just like, bitch, we got to get up.
Mine don't. My friends be hitting me up like,
She's
we're
about
going to go do
opposite.
this. All right, well, have fun. Fuck it up for me.
Is it because you're like super busy throughout the week?
I am. I'm in front of a computer all week. You know, your eyes be tired. You get tired. My job is very important for people. So it's just like one of them things where I just be like, man, when I'm not having to think, I ain't doing nothing else.
Okay, I feel you, because I was talking about that on a few episodes ago. Whenever I'm chilling, I just want to watch cartoons and smoke and maybe eat snack. I don't want to do anything that's going to make me think about anything. I don't want to be too crook. I just want to chill. Yeah. Just be, you know, absent-minded.
I like to be in the crib. Honestly, I'll put on YouTube. I love watching DIY videos. Okay. Like building shit. I like to build
Have
shit.
you made anything?
Girl, I done made cabinets. I changed my toilet in my old apartment.
You changed your own toilet?
Girl, I'm like, look. We don't get shit done around here. Okay, period.
I need to grow the fuck up.
Put some tile down. Who?
I don't be trying to do nothing. I mean, I painted this shit, and that's why it looks so crappy, but...
It don't. You did what you needed to do.
Period. I need to get my DIY on. I am so, like, what am I trying to say? Like, I can't...
Are you not handy?
I'm not handy at all, and I struggle with taking care of myself.
I'm the only girl, so for me it's just like I grew up with all boys, a hell of a ton of boy cousins, so for me it's just like this is what I'm used to being around, being outside, doing everything but girly shit. So
I'm the opposite. Well, I am the only girl as well, but I'm the oldest of 5 boys. Okay. And all my other cousins besides her, they're males. Right. Like especially on my daddy's side, so everybody was just taking care of everything for me. So that's why I'm just like, I can't do anything. Yeah. I like to give off damsel in distress energy. You know, take care of me. Yeah. I feel like I grew up so much having to take care of everything. I'm ready for somebody else to take care of shit.
No, I feel it. I'm the oldest too. And so I have 2 little brothers, and yeah, man, I feel you. Like always having to be the one to take care of everything, but I be liking to build shit.
I love it though. You know? That's good. And I guess I kind of like to build, well, not build stuff, but I like to make stuff, so I make like a few of my clothes. So
okay, yeah. I bought me a sewing machine and started making shit.
Look at you.
And one day, I was like, let me watch this on YouTube. Made me a little dress. I thought,
did you?
Right, girl. First day, I had the sewing machine. I was like, I got to do this.
Well, okay. Are you about to start your own little brand? What you about to do?
Hell no, because let me tell you what. After that one dress, I was like, ooh, I'm tired. That was a lot for me. It wasn't even a lot. It was just a t-shirt.
But you did it all in one day, though. So that's probably why, because typically people take their projects like a day at a time. Right. So it probably exhausted you out. And you
I needed to see if I could do it, because if not, I was going to take that sewing machine back to Walmart. No cap. Like, this didn't work out for me. You can take anything back to Walmart.
Let me find out. You could probably take shit that don't belong to Walmart back to Walmart. And get some money for it.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm screaming.
I'm just playing Walmart.
That's so funny.
I don't respect Walmart. They was donating money to Trump. So whatever you do at Walmart, get what you need. You know what I'm saying? If you can bypass the self-checkout, then you do just that. You do just that.
Damn.
Okay. You do just that. I do not support Walmart in any of its affiliates.
Where you go then? Where you go?
Crest.
Target.
I need to turn into a Target bitch.
I ain't really... Target expensive. I don't
care.
It
is. But I feel like if I start living that lifestyle, it'll just like manifest its way. I don't know. Man. I'm trying to live out my bracket. That's my problem.
My thing is, it ain't even me not even being able to afford none of it. I'm just like, I'm not paying all this when I know I can get it cheaper. One thing about it, I'm going to be on Amazon. I ain't going to cap to you.
I love me some Amazon.
You know, so...
I didn't even care where they raise their rates. I don't care about higher prime. What am I going to not do?
Right. I still get my shit in one day. 2 days.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what am I going to do? That's the same thing I feel about gas. What am I going to do? Not pay for gas?
Not go nowhere? Yeah.
I'm going to still have to pay for it, so I don't be trying to, like, deal with that when everybody be, like, complaining and stuff. Like,
right.
So what? You still
got to do it. Yeah. You still need it.
We don't like to complain about things you can't control. It doesn't make sense.
For sure.
Yes. So let's talk about you. Okay. You are an artist.
I am.
How long have you been doing music?
Since I believe the end of 2018.
Okay.
I mean, I always like used to sing growing up and stuff like that. I'm from a very musically inclined family, so I used to sing growing up. People used to tell me, "Oh my gosh, you have the most amazing voice!" And so when I was younger, I was like, "Yeah, I want to sing." And then as I got older, I think my ear kind of went past my thoughts on what my talent was, and so I used to be like, "Bro, you ain't supposed to be doing this," because I know what good music sound like, or I know what a good voice sound like, and this ain't it. I'm just being honest. You know what I'm saying? So Actually, I don't know, you know Joey Sativa?
I do.
He is the reason why I really started like doing music for real. Like,
Shout out to Joey.
shout out to Joey Sativa. And ever since then, like, it's just been up for me.
So was he like a mentor or a close friend?
Close friend.
Okay.
I was around when he was doing all of his music,
Mm-hmm.
and it was just like inspiring. I'm like, man, this dude is a genius, like for no reason. Like, why are you like this? And so I would sing, or he would have me like sing on somebody's stuff, and he was just like, man, you are so cold. Like, why don't you really do this? And I'm like, what? Coming from you?
Right.
This can't be a lot. Cause I be feeling like people be capping. We got so many people that do music,
right?
And then people just be like, yeah, that's it. And I'm like, you know it's not. Like, not even, I ain't trying to be rude or nothing. And I ain't saying my shit is better than theirs. But I be like, y'all niggas is lying. You lying.
Obviously, because I'm listening, this shit sounds awful.
And this is not okay.
It's not good. And y'all are up here hyping them up.
Yeah, so I just be feeling like, y'all niggas lying. I honestly feel like when you go out of town, that's when you really find out if people fuck with you. Because honestly, you could just have that popularity in your state.
That's true.
Hella people know you. Hella people want to fuck with you. And people just be boosting shit. And I'm like,
that
what's up?
cliquish mentality. That cliquish mentality.
And nobody don't owe you nothing.
That's
at
a
the
fact.
end of the day.
That's
Nobody
a fact.
owes me anything. So, like, I don't know if you ever see when I drop stuff. You know, a lot of people, they'll repost somebody's post of them, and they'll just repost it. Might put a heart or might whatever. I'll be
Right.
putting long-ass paragraphs on each one.
Every
All
time.
5,000,100 of them.
Right.
I'll be putting hella, because I'm just like, you don't owe me nothing. You didn't even have to share
Aw.
this. You didn't have to.
That's a very nice perspective, because that's true. I didn't even think about it
Yeah.
like that. People just do like a little emoji or something, but whenever you actually show the person like your true appreciation for it, I feel like it goes
Right.
a long way.
For sure. And then I feel like that's why they continue to fuck with me too, because they like,
It's
no, she
genuine.
genuinely appreciates me. Like, she ain't just on some, oh, I'm this, I'm that, so I'm gonna just repost it because, you know, you posted it, I'm gonna repost it. Nah, thank you so much. I'm crying. That be me every time. I'm crying.
I
right
literally
now.
feel the tears.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I feel it. Like, thank you so much. Super
For sure.
humble.
Yep.
I remember my mom had told me whenever your project had dropped.
Your mama.
My mama did.
Hey, mama. Your
My
mama.
mama did.
I
She
fuck with
did.
your
She
mama.
sent me the link because I think she was working with the person who, or not working, but she knows the person who produced your album. I think Reggie.
Reggie. Okay.
So she knew him, and I think he had maybe played it for her.
Okay.
And she was like, "Bam, I don't know if you know this girl. Her name is Cortney, Lachelle. You need to check out her project.
love
Bam,
your
it's so
mama.
good." And you were talking like whenever we hear shit and it don't be good, or we know it don't be good, she's one of them.
Okay.
So whenever she heard it, she was like, "No, you need to check it out." And I was like, "Well, if my mama think it's good, then it must be," and it is.
I gotta meet your mama.
You do have to meet my mama.
Hey, mama.
She'd be so happy to meet you too.
Man,
for real.
what? That's amazing to me. Cause you know what? Our parents be ruthless.
Our parents are ruthless, and it's hard to get anything across to them. It's hard
Anything.
to convince them of anything.
Especially during our time, you know, music has changed so much.
That's true.
I grew up on the oldies, so like I have a high appreciation for it. But obviously, we know that times change, and so does everything else. But like I try not to walk in the same lane as like most of the R&B singers. And I try to do my own shit, and that's why you'll hear me singing on some shit, rapping on some shit. I tap dance on that motherfucker. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can't tap dance, but I learn to do it.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I just like to keep it different, and so I love that, like, the generation before us can see, you know, like, oh, this ain't just no little mumbo jumbo.
Right.
Yeah. Hey, Mom, I need to be so mom. Tell your mom I need to
Yes,
be
for
so
real. I'm gonna have to set it up.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to set it up. Now, you mentioned that you rap.
Right.
I saw a few of your freestyles. I remember I was on Instagram and I was scrolling through, and you was like filing your nails or something.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Yo, what?
Yeah.
You were
Came
cold
in
as
real
shit.
pretty out there. Like, what?
Cold as shit as rap. Like, how
Thank
long have you
you.
been rapping? Just as long as you've been singing?
No. So
Okay.
I think I started rapping when I started actually doing music, like in the end of 2018.
Okay.
So I had dropped this freestyle, you know, Gucci Gang song, that whack ass song. But I had dropped the freestyle, girl, and mine was you a lame, and I'm thinking like I really thought I was the shit. I ain't gonna lie.
Right.
So I'm like, oh, this is popping. Like I'm about to make it. I dropped it, and it really went crazy. And so I'm like, oh, y'all like this shit. Like, I need to start doing this more because I'm a writer. You know what I'm saying? And so it's never been hard for me to write shit like that. But I was like, oh, y'all like this? So all these different people was hitting me up like, man, you need to come to the studio and lay something down, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, okay. So I went and did my first song called Steppin', and I took it down from SoundCloud because I was like, I've gotten a lot better. And
Aww.
But the song is hard.
I
I just performed it like a couple of weeks ago for the first time in years, and people was like, I need that song, and I'm like, for real? I might have to do that. Because it sounds hard, okay? But after that, I just started doing it. If we're being honest, I'll always let people know I'm not a rapper. I don't want to be a rapper. I don't care to be a rapper. Rapping is just very easy for me. And no cocky shit, because I'm a very humble person, but I'm probably harder than your favorite rappers, okay?
And she'll stand on it.
I'm going to stand on it. Like, it's just, you know what I'm saying? It's just fun for me, so.
It's true, though. It'd be different if you were lying about it. And a lot of people don't even like female rappers, but I can tell even the males fuck with you, even whenever you drop your shit.
Yeah.
And that's very difficult to be able to win over both crowds.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? And I like how you also put it to where you said that you'll tell people you are not a rapper. It was a debate about Doja Cat, because she sings and she raps.
And she won all that R&B.
She did. Shit. But Remy Ma came through in an interview and was like, Doja Cat's not a rapper.
Not a rapper, right.
She's not and it offended a lot of people, and it also offended Doja Cat. I don't know. I felt like she was a rapper.
I do too. This is the thing. And, you know, I'm going to make it and people are going to watch this video. But Remy Ma, what? Like, who listens to you?
I wish my dog was here. I wish my dog was here. Same. Remy Ma, what?
Who even listens? Bro, I only know Walk Through the Metal Detectors. That's it, bro. Like, Lean Back or whatever.
Lean Back remix.
No, nobody's listening to you, bro. I mean, she had Sheether that we don't believe she wrote. Like,
I know she didn't write that shit. Papoose wrote it.
Yeah, I got bars, and I think that's as far as it goes.
Obviously, we could have beef.
No, I don't give a fuck.
It shouldn't be by the time we find out. Fuck that, Remy. Reminisce. I don't care. I don't care.
Yeah, no, I'm not.
And the fact that she really tried Nicki Minaj.
Don't ever play with Nicki like that. What is? First of all, y'all all need to quit playing with Nicki like that, because what the fuck is you on?
I'm getting my life.
This is
y'all know how I am. We talking about this neighborhood Barbie.
Bro, I'm flabbergasted.
What are we talking about
here? At
the
end of the day, she's the queen, and we need to address her as such and act like we motherfucking know. Okay,
act like you know.
Okay, period.
Okay. Because that shit's absolutely ridiculous. I hate trying to argue with people who don't understand the difference between an entertainer and an artist. Nicki Minaj is an artist.
For sure.
Cardi B, Remy Ma, they entertain people.
Yeah.
Not saying that y'all aren't good at what y'all do, but y'all aren't the queen. Y'all aren't the best. Y'all can't step.
See, Nicki Minaj is an artist-tainer. Like, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, I feel like an artist, a true artist, is somebody who has good music, somebody who can entertain, all that in one. But, yeah, I mean, everybody else, not everybody else. There's people who are just entertainers, and they're really good at that.
I agree.
And their music is fire because of, it's just the wave or whatever.
Honestly,
you know what
it gives people it's a vibe.
It feels good because I be walking around singing my Cardi B shit. Like I give my life to her shit. I give my life to a lot of female. I love female rappers though. Like I feel like they're just.
Who do you like in the game right now?
Obviously Nicki.
Yeah.
I'm a big Lotto fan. Ever since she was on the rap game, like I love her. So big Lotto fan. Absolutely love Young and May.
Okay.
Like real tough. Shaw from the Tray. I don't know if anybody knows who. I don't know if you know.
I don't.
Please listen to her because
put us on game.
She becoming real aggressive, and I'm like, that's my type of thing. You know what I'm saying?
Shaw from the Tray.
Yes.
Okay. We'll look her up.
And damn, it's so many. I feel like that I can't think of. I just can't think of.
I like Dreezy. I like Amaretta.
Oh, love Amaretta. Okay, yeah. Ever since she was in the closet rapping.
Yes.
You used to watch her on YouTube?
No.
I used to watch her on YouTube before she was even thought of. She used to be in her closet in the hood rapping. You could tell it was in the hood.
I love a good hood story.
But you could tell it was in the hood. Like the closet was falling into each other and shit. Like I don't even know, but yeah, Amaretta hard as fuck.
She really is, and I'm wondering why she's not.
Because she's not over-sexualizing herself.
That is a fact.
That is going to be hard.
They get put into a whole different bracket.
They definitely do. Like Young and May, with her not being a sexual type woman that you look at in that way. She luckily we got her through the door how she did. because there's so many people that are on her level, or they're more like conscious rappers that will kill most of these
Like
new
Rhapsody.
girls, Rhapsody, but they're not talking about her because she's not talking about her body.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's really what it comes down to. And I'm not an overly sexual person either.
Right.
Like in my music, Something O'Clock was my first song I did that was like a little, and I was a little nervous to put that out because I'm like, I don't be talking about this shit. Like, what happens in the bedroom with me stays in there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
We're not
Like,
talking about it. We're not pillow talking.
we're not doing that. But also, I have this thing where I write about my friends' relationships, my friends, things that they've gone through. So I'm able to more open up to that sexualized side because I can talk about different situations and not be just talking about like myself, because I think that's so weird.
And that's a good perspective that you have because you write your music.
Right.
A lot of people don't write their own music, so they're just reading off these lyrics that were given to them, so they don't mind that type of content because it ain't necessarily about them.
I don't play about my pen.
Okay.
A lot of people have hit me up like, man, you're doing amazing things. Like, we want to be a part of that. You know, I'm a writer. That's so great. But no.
But no.
I don't need you to
I
write shit
love
for
the
me.
emphasis. I feel like that's a lost art. A lot of people don't care to write their own stuff anymore.
Man, some people, some dope ass people have even hit me up and was just like, I got this song I wanna give to you. And I love you, but no, I don't want it. And I even be telling them like, I'm gonna probably kick myself in the ass if this song goes to somebody else and really do something. But at the end of the day, I gotta stay true to me. And
that's a risk you're willing to take.
I'm willing to take it every time. And then people ask me to write for them. Girl, what? No.
Oh, so you don't write for nobody else?
No, I'm not writing for you. Let me tell you why. I write for a man. Men have asked me to write for them. I write for a man because what you talking about ain't got shit to do with me.
Right.
I don't like women, so if I'm writing a song about dating women, I can't sing this.
Okay.
I give you the song.
Right.
The girls, if I'm writing for you, I'm probably writing something that relates to me, and no, I'm gonna sing it. Somebody was like, what if Beyonce? Bro, I love Beyonce, and I know I'm saying this right now, but I'm like, bro, no.
Not even Queen Bee.
I love Beyonce. Bro, I love Beyonce.
Me too.
And I know if she came, I know it's probably a little cap on me. If she came with
It's
a
probably
bag,
it's a
little cap. But only when it comes to like Beyonce, not none of
Right,
y'all.
for
Like,
real.
don't even play. I'm not capping. When I say I'm not writing for you, I'm not. But if she came with a bag for real, I can't even sit here and be like, I'll be like, no. Because what am I holding it back from? I'm getting this bag to hold it back for what? You know what I'm saying?
Honestly, you can write her the
I
next
think
hit.
artists like Beyonce wouldn't even have you solely writing. You would be a part of a team.
A writing camp.
I don't even like teams.
No
way.
It'll be a part of a little writing camp.
Yeah, for sure. But if it come with a bag. But no, because there have been like, there's this girl, I forget her name. She's like a crazy writer. She wrote, No Guidance.
Oh, shit.
I forget her name, but she wrote some shit for Beyonce too, I believe. And she literally writes the whole song.
I mean, there's a lot of writers that
You know what I'm saying? So for me, that's what it would be for me. Like, if
You'd
I
be
write
writing the whole
song,
thing. They gonna want the whole thing.
I know, and I'll be like, damn, but what about me? Give me that bag and we can talk.
That's a different type of conversation.
Yeah.
I like that you, I'm not gonna say stingy, but I like that you want to keep,
I
I like that you're stingy with your skills.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
And you don't have to give off to anyone else,
Right.
you know? I feel like, in a sense, I can see how that would be like a benefit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But it worries me because, not even in your sense though, I look at artists like Big Crit
Mm-hmm.
and how Big Crit has stayed solely with his own production. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like it kind of pocketed him.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Because the world doesn't really know him, but they should.
Honestly,
You know what I'm saying?
as long as he's been going as
Yeah.
good as
But
he
he
is,
go with some other producers on certain.
he is starting to now.
Yeah.
I listened to his Breakfast Club interview, but I felt like if that might have been his approach from the beginning, it would have been different. But I hate that that would even be a conversation because he should have been able to just thrive off his own. You know what I'm saying?
And I feel like it was. I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
They're definitely making a point, but I still feel like Crit made the right decision because it helped him curate and mold himself into who he
His
really
own
is.
sound.
Because if you listen to old Crit and Crit now,
Mhm.
it's consistent. Even though it's
I
growth,
feel you.
he grow into the real king he is, but he knew who he was.
He's
He
him. He's
knew-
always
he knew
been
the sound
him.
he
Yeah.
wanted, He knew he had a real
Yeah.
vision then.
Mhm.
Just because y'all niggas couldn't see it, couldn't feel it, couldn't
He
hear
stayed
it.
consistent.
This
He
is the
stayed
sound I
down.
like. This
Right.
is me, how I sound. So nigga, I don't gotta focus on the producer because y'all ain't making me sound like this. This is how I
Right.
sound. So I got that crizzle, I got that crit, I got that shit. You know what I'm saying? He had to let
Mhm.
niggas know. Now the world know he got that shit. I
He's
don't care if
got-
the
he
mainstream
got
or
that.
not.
Right.
The real world know. The industry know.
Right.
You know Crit up here with these niggas. He up here with Kendrick, nigga, Drake, all the niggas.
Lyrically.
Crit up there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? Like I said.
That's
my
a good
goodness,
point that you mentioned
the
mainstream.
producer, that's what that's going. Yeah, it's mainstream.
Yeah.
He could have went mainstream if he would have changed.
If he would have
that shit.
changed it
I was
up.
gonna say if he would have hopped on the mustard,
Yeah.
whatever type of shit. You know
That's what I'm
That shit was out.
saying.
That's
But-
the type of
Easy
creatives
way.
But
that I
then
like.
you have to kind of it's give and take. You gotta kind of
Yeah.
like give away some of your creativity to your personality.
Mhm.
Because
Mhm.
personally, he don't sound like that.
Right.
He like, nigga, I want to sound like where I'm from. Nigga,
Right.
So we sound
Right.
out here, nigga, in the city, nigga, this how we
Yeah.
doing it. You know, and plus he heavily influenced by the South, by Texas.
Right.
So he gonna have to give y'all him.
Yeah.
And y'all gonna have
And
to
even like
take
that
it.
now, even when he fuck with other producers,
Right.
they make beats that sound like his shit.
And
you know
that's
what
a
I'm saying?
fact. So it was a benefit that
But
he
he
was
just
able to
stayed
stay
down
down.
his shit. He just stayed true and stayed down his sound. It's cool. It works for people. You know what I'm saying? As long as you know what you want out of it.
Right.
That's the
I
type
feel like
of
Chris
creatives
didn't want
that I
that. He
like.
didn't want that
You know?
mainstream look at me like I'm the.
Mhm.
He want what he got now. Cause now, like I said, he was real king.
He got that longevity
independent,
too.
he
Yeah.
owned his shit. He like, nigga, this is what I really wanted in the
Yeah.
first place.
And still gonna sell out shows.
Every time.
Every time.
Every time.
And like I said, I like that he brought up mainstream because we all know Big Crit. You know,
Mhm.
the world knows Big Crit, but mainstream. Do you feel like that would be an issue for you? The fact that we all know who you are, but mainstream doesn't? Do you feel like that would
Honestly,
be an issue?
it may. And I'm
Okay.
gonna just tell you straight up.
Yeah.
That's an honest answer.
I'm real about me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm real gonna always be me.
Yeah.
I take advice if it's gonna help me. You know what I'm saying?
There's
Everybody has an
something about that.
opinion. You can't listen to everybody's opinion, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm also one of those people. It's been a couple of old heads hit me up, wanting to help me out, and I'm like, that's so dope of y'all. But you're still here, my guy.
What have you done?
What can
Where
you
you
tell
at?
me to do that you did that's gonna get me the fuck up out of here? Because
Right.
you're still here. So, and obviously it depends on what you want to do. Maybe they didn't want to go. You know what I'm
We
saying?
talking about that too.
And that's okay. But that's not what I'm on. I do
Mhm.
believe that I'm going to be a really big name, a household name. I believe that.
I believe it
I
too.
talk to the Lord about this all the time, and I'm, you know what I'm saying? So I really believe that's going to happen. My only thing I can say is I do have to get out of my own way,
Mhm.
in the sense that I don't trust people. I ain't got no manager. Probably, I don't know if I ever really want one. I don't trust people to fuck with me like I fuck with me. To have my best,
Yeah.
interest.
Right, I feel you.
To really put me. You have to. In my mind, you got to put me first.
You have to, as a manager, I have to be your
Because I'm trying to make
Main
us both some
priority.
money.
Right.
And if you're not doing you're standing in my way. You're not doing your job. Now, granted, a lot of people, there's a misconception on what a manager is. A manager ain't really supposed to be doing all your shit for you,
Mm.
if we're being honest. They're not.
What are they supposed
You're
to do? Break it
supposed to
down.
give them something to manage. So a
Okay.
lot of people want a manager. You ain't doing shit. What are they supposed to manage? I don't get it. Like, you know what I'm saying? You're not doing
You're not
nothing, so
doing
there's nothing for them
anything.
to manage. But they're supposed to be there to essentially make things a little easier for
Mhm.
you. You're still supposed to do the work.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They're not supposed to go run all your errands for you and do this and do that. They're there for specific reasons.
That's what
They're-
your assistant.
that's what your
Right.
get you a motherfucking assistant. If you want a runner, if you want some coffee, that ain't for your manager.
Right.
And so a lot of people have that confused. And so for me, I have a different idea of what a manager is, and I know that that's not realistic. But for me to have a manager, you have to put me first. And so that may be one of the things that gets in my way. And then two, I like to do shit on my own time.
I feel you.
Everybody's like, when's the next project? When the fuck you get it?
Right. And that's just what it is. I don't have to put a set time
Like,
on
what
it.
do you... And I look at it like this. Solange took 8 years to put out a... Now, she's Solange. One, she's Solange. Two, she's Beyonce's sister. So y'all know
Right.
her. You know what the fuck going on. So she
Right.
can do that. I can't do that. I ain't nobody. I mean, I am. I'm really her. But, like, I ain't
Right.
nobody. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I can't do that. But quit trying to make people walk on this certain path that you think they're supposed to be on to make it. Because there's some people who have been doing this shit for 10 years that will make it in 10 years, and some people will do it for 3 months and will make it in 3 months.
Oh, it's all about people's
My
time.
journey is not
Yeah.
short. There's no blueprint. If it was, everybody would be doing the shit. You know what I'm saying? And so, I mean, everybody trying to, but everybody would make it if there was a exact route for you to take. So for me, I like to do shit when I want to do it. You know, a lot of people were like, man, after your project, you've been releasing a lot of rap stuff. Yeah, because I'm good.
Right, why not?
I was
That's
on
what I'm
that.
feeling
The
right
shit
now.
sound good to me. I liked it. I wrote it. Here you go. So that may be the two things that get in my way is I don't trust anybody, so it's hard for me to really have a team, and you have to have a team in this shit. You have to.
I feel like you do for sure. You definitely have to have a team, but I'm speaking from experience. I feel like you gotta have a team, but I also feel like you can't force it. You know what
You
I'm saying?
can't force
You
it.
gotta just let it
There are people
organically
who
happen.
come
Because I see a
around
lot
and
of
they do
times people who come and they build these teams, and this is really, if you be honest, it's a bunch of different niggas that never
Don't
really
fuck with you for
each other.
real.
It's fake business relationship.
Yeah.
Oh, we spent some money with each other. We did this. We did
Right.
that.
Yes.
So we think we believe in the same thing. When
Yes.
really we all just want some money.
That's
That's
it.
the same goal.
Yeah,
It's not the
that's
same
y'all's
dream.
common goal.
And you gotta have when you got a team,
That's
it's
true.
teamwork make the dream work.
Absolutely.
Nigga, team can we can all get green without being on the same team.
Yeah,
that's
that's
business.
true.
Absolutely.
Yeah, no team.
Right.
That's why when the money go bad, niggas teams break up.
Yeah.
Like, oh,
Because y'all wasn't
wasn't
really
on
a
the
team.
Y'all
Right.
was getting money
This was
together.
never that.
That's cool too, but y'all
Yeah.
just business niggas. That's
Yeah.
business. That's
Yeah.
business. I do business with niggas.
I don't
know.
need no
I
business
can do
niggas.
business with
Right,
these
I
strangers
need
on the
a
internet.
team.
I need a
Nigga,
team,
send me
right.
influence in
See
the
my
thing.
dream.
That's
Yeah.
business.
Yeah.
But the team, you gotta believe in me. You gotta believe
Right.
in the dream. And like I said, I only say in me because we artists.
Right.
We the company. We the brand. We the
Yeah.
Like you said, that's where it comes with putting me first. Because that ain't just with the manager. That's with every motherfucker.
Everybody
person
on your
this
team.
If
Yeah.
we on this team. This is
Everybody.
who gotta be first.
Yeah.
This is what we on the team for. This is the whole name of the game.
Absolutely.
So otherwise, if y'all not for that, then I feel like you doing it right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just keep going as I'm going.
As I'm doing it
'Cause
myself.
They gonna gravitate towards
For
you.
sure. The
Regardless.
right
We're gonna
motherfuckers
help
will
you.
gravitate
Not the people
towards
that want
you.
nothing, their own
Yeah.
intentions. Just want to help you get to your next spot. Say,
Absolutely.
look, I believe in you. I see I can help you.
Right.
This is why I want to.
Go ahead and write that book. Because niggas don't
That's
get
what it
that.
is.
Like, your
That's what it
team is
That's why
going
I
to be
just
there
try
when
to do
shit
that
fall
for
apart.
people that I see.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Your
I just
team
try to
will
be
be
the
a
help I be
downfall.
wanting.
Right,
So
right, right.
I go hard for myself, but I go hard for niggas I believe in. Too.
For sure,
That's why
for
I don't
sure.
do no dick rider, but I do real support.
Yeah.
If I believe in you, nigga, I'm gonna reach out. I'm gonna tell you that shit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to help you with some shit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna throw you some work for the law. I'm gonna look, nigga. I'm gonna try to fuck with you like this.
Absolutely.
But if niggas ain't doing it to you, I don't take it no kind of way. I just keep going.
Right.
That's why people.
I didn't
"Yeah,
do it
you
on the
all
strength
this,
of
you
getting
this, you
something
this,
back.
you this, you this,
Yeah.
that." I do a lot of this shit by default. Nigga.
Right.
Ain't nobody else
Absolutely.
doing
Ain't
it.
nobody,
strength of
ain't
it.
nobody
And I ain't
owes
waiting
you
on
that
nobody.
either.
I'm not
Yeah,
helping a nigga.
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
not begging. Oh, I need some niggas. Hey,
No.
nigga ain't gonna do that. That's another thing I do. Add it to the list of the shit I do. And
I
I'm
don't
keeping
want
it.
you here if I have to beg you to be here.
I want you to
Right.
wanna
If
be
this
here.
shit falls
It's
apart,
like any
you
relationship.
supposed to still be here
It's
type
like
shit.
any relationship. Just like take it back to man and woman or however, our genders, whatever. We any kind of spouse relationship. If one don't want to be there,
Yeah.
it's not gonna feel right.
It's
It's
not
like,
gonna
I'm
work.
not
It's
forcing
not
you.
gonna
That's how it is with the team. If you don't want to be here with me,
Yeah.
my nigga, I'm not about to force you to
Yeah.
believe in my dream. I'm
Yeah.
gonna keep pushing. I see where this is going. You don't see it? Cool. Go that way.
A lot of people just have people behind them
Mhm.
who may have the money or may have the
Exactly.
popularity and shit. And it's like, but when this shit fall apart, when shit ain't looking good, are they still gonna be fucking with you like
So
they
got
say?
the right intentions. Are
Right.
they really there for the right reason?
And I'ma always fuck with me the long way.
That's
So
why
I
said
got
that
me.
just to say
Right,
that.
so you're going to be all right.
Yeah,
I agree
regardless.
with what you're saying. I said it to say
Yeah.
that. Never, don't waver in that faith. Keep the faith in yourself.
Yeah.
Of course you want, like I said, you need a team. You know that.
Right.
You know that. We both know that. But shit, if the team ain't there, that don't mean they stop the show. You gotta
Right.
keep that shit going.
You got to keep it
Ain't
pushing.
nobody gonna
Really
believe
out
you
of
like
team.
you believe in me.
Right. And a lot of people don't know too. They think that you have to have, the CEO of this company, the person that got all this money. Y'all can have y'all's closest friends who's
That's it.
always already
You be a
sharing your
tight-knit
shit and
group.
doing
That's
shit.
it. We just doing
All
it.
you gotta do when you about to drop something, get in that group chat. Hey, I'm about to drop this. I need y'all to share this immediately. I need y'all to post this. I need y'all to do. If you have people constantly doing that shit for you, people are gonna notice, and then people want to be a part of shit that they see constantly happening.
That's a
if
big
we're being
issue.
honest.
That'd be a problem for me because I feel like I'm a burden to people, and I hate feeling like that. I hate asking anybody for anything, even if it's like,
I feel that.
can y'all go comment on this, or can y'all go like,
I'm the same way.
I feel
I
that.
be feeling like a burden.
It's because
and
we're
I
like
need to-
independent
Yeah,
people.
I don't
Very,
like
because
when I
I don't
have a
even have a
show.
team myself.
Yeah.
I mean, I got my cousin. She's
And look
coming
at you
through, and it took
Doing
me.
the motherfucker. First of all, wait,
You know what
hold
I'm
on,
saying?
wait.
All right.
Remember what you was about to say. Do y'all know what she got going on, bro? No, because
It's
let
not
me.
what you
Listen, I don't
interview.
give a damn. Listen, on talk show,
All right.
go have a Drake podcast pretty soon.
Oh my gosh.
You know what I'm saying? And then she got the whole line. The whole line, and y'all be walking around in her shit. You know that? You be walking around in her shit. Act like you know.
Let's just
They need to act like they know. I can't. No,
It's not about me.
I don't give a damn. It's about us.
me.
Period. Okay, period. But like,
Yes,
no, I have to give you them flowers
Well, I
real
appreciate
quick.
it. And that's why I'm always like, I don't say I dim, but I just be like, stop, it's not even that serious.
Right.
Type stuff. And I feel like I have to get out of that in order, because that's where I stand in my own way. I stand in my own way. And that's so
used to it, but you gotta do
hard.
it. It's like you gotta, and you kind of gotta, like you said, like you want to stay humble, whatever they want to call it. You know what I'm saying? So we don't brag on ourselves. We don't talk about this shit enough. We don't expose it. But you gotta put that shit out there. But like I said, you doing this shit on your own with no team. Like you said, you gotta.
Yeah.
Because first of all, it's gonna let people know how hard you working.
Right.
Absolutely.
And then the people that really believe in you and that's inspired by your shit, that's how your team gonna organically build. They're gonna gravitate towards that energy. They're gonna say, man, I want to be around somebody that's like this. This is
She
inspiring.
believe in herself.
Yeah,
She,
exactly.
yeah, for
How
sure.
can I be a part of this
Right.
type of shit?
And I will say, I reflect that more in my music.
Mhm.
So anytime I open up a show, I start with a freestyle. Cause I be needing niggas to know like quit fucking playing with me. Like I'm about to sing for y'all, but like I need you to know quit fucking playing with me. But every time somebody comes up to me afterwards, they're just like, I thought you were like gonna be a little mean or something. I'm the sweetest person. I'm so cool.
Very sweet.
I don't know a stranger. You know what I'm saying? Like you can come talk to me at the end of the day, but I need you to know I'm that bitch when I'm on this stage. When I get off though, hi. How are you? Yeah,
and you
for
set
real.
the precedent so niggas know how to step to you.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? So ain't no misconceptions,
Yeah.
no type of nothing.
Yeah.
Do you feel like people try to box you into a
Oh
category?
my God, I was just hoping you was gonna ask me that. Absolutely. So everybody thinks that I have to be a singer, or they think that you have to be one or the other.
Right.
No, you don't. If you're good at it, do it. When I start like really getting my shows going crazy, I'm gonna be up there hitting y'all ass with some Sierra moves and some more. I'm about to be doing the
You be
damn
dancing?
Matrix. Girl, I'm about to be up there doing everything because I'm not just what y'all want me
I
to be.
love it. She's not a monolith.
You don't want to mention it. And especially in today's day, I support all that type of
Yeah.
shit because all the lines have been blurred anyway when
Mhm.
you listen to music. Because I've been a nigga that it kind of fucked with me a lot. It grind my gears because I'm a music lover.
Right.
I'm a hip hop head. I'm serious about my hip hop. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? Like, so I always grew up even before the music changed to what it is today. I remember being a youngster back in the early 2000s, having these conversations with my pops and other older people. Like, I would differentiate rap and hip hop.
Right.
Mhm.
And that
You know what I'm saying?
a lot of people can't do that.
They can't.
A lot of people can't do that. And
But
that bothers me.
nowadays,
It's not.
it's way
It's-
different.
yeah,
Nowadays,
the
it got
lines are blurred.
Nowadays, we call everything rap.
Rap, yeah.
Everything is rap. You see new artists all day out here rapping. They call Rod Wave a rapper.
They
All
be
these type of niggas,
singing.
rappers.
They
rap. I'm like, okay,
sing.
at some point, these
And
niggas
they
ain't
just
rapping.
rap melodically.
Some of, I ain't
Right.
even saying it wasn't music good or bad.
Mhm.
Some of them ain't rap. Okay, cool. Some of these niggas are really pop stars. They don't want to give them that credit. They
Yeah.
don't want to give us our credit. Like, we're not one dimensional. We got
Yeah.
its own hip hop trap type beat.
Yeah.
But these niggas are making pop music. They should be controlling the pop radio right now. They should be number one.
I mean,
in
we
pop.
started it.
It's hip hop. It's
That's what I'm
like-
saying.
it
We
ain't-
and
it
all-
ain't
we done
rap.
started
We
every
started
fucking
it.
thing.
We started all this shit. Rock all that shit.
Everything.
And I say that to say this: as far as you being a so-called singer, they trying to keep you in singing,
They
not
trying to keep
letting
me
you
there.
rap, but y'all letting these so-called rapping ass niggas sing. You know what I'm saying? So you can't try to box one in or
Right.
the other. Let each artist, you know what I'm saying,
I feel you.
express themselves. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause and even a nigga like Drake, he had to go through that shit a lot. You know what I'm saying? People were, this nigga on this singing ass shit. And then, you know what I'm saying?
And nigga
Not like
thought you was
nigga,
an actor.
his singing
Yeah.
songs
Nigga
got
thought you was a-
fucking
right.
millions of sales. Like, they
Yeah.
love that shit. Like, if it's, like you said, if it's good, it's good.
For sure. If it works for you, it works for you. My thing is too, I let it be known like I'm a singer who just happens to rap a little. You know what I'm
Because you're a
saying?
writer.
Because I'm a
You're
writer.
not just a singer.
I'm not
And
just
some
a singer.
singers that only sing.
Mhm.
They get songs handed to them and they sing. That's cool. You can sing. But you don't write, so you might not rap. You know what I'm saying? You ain't never wrote nothing.
Right.
But you can write a rap. You fuck around and do a spoken word. You know what I'm saying? Just nigga, that ain't a rap or singing. I'm just
Right.
kicking some shit real
Right.
quick.
I wrote this shit. I like
wrote
this
That's
shit.
because you write lyrics. It's different.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You do
know what I'm
poetry
saying?
too, don't you?
I don't do poetry.
Okay.
I used to do poetry when
You
I
do
was like
do
in high
poetry.
school.
Rap
I
and
mean,
singing is poetry to me.
essentially,
With a
you know what I'm
beat.
saying? But yeah, like I'm
You know
not
what I'm
like
saying?
getting
If you
up there
want
with
to,
that
you
own
make it.
beat.
You can
I can
Right.
get up. I can go to, you know what I'm saying, poetry night, dope poetry night, and get up there and do one of my little,
Cut the beat.
you know what I'm
You
saying,
got
cut the beat on my mama.
Look, I can
yeah, for sure. But nah, man. Ultimately, I'm an artist.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? I love this shit. That's why I do it at my own speed.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I do it when I want to do it because I want it to be real. I want it to be genuine. You know what I'm saying? Authentic. I don't want to just be writing shit and putting it out because y'all like, we need something new. Well, you going to wait until I feel like this the one.
Eat on what I put
Yeah.
out.
Go listen to
Go listen to what I
It's
put out.
millions
Go
of
feed
people
on
putting out
that.
music right now. If you need something for the time being, you know what I'm saying? Go listen to them. When I drop, just know you're going to be over here. I know that. But
Right.
like, you know
It's
what I'm saying?
gonna be
Just
okay.
wait until, yeah. So, don't box me in. I ain't just what you want me to be. Should I even model a little bit now? As far as like pictures go, I ain't super photogenic. I'm going to have to work on that
Yes,
because,
you are.
girl, it'd be a struggle.
Ain't
Okay.
got the right photographer. That's it.
Man, no!
I mean, I say that about my stuff though. That's why I don't be in none of my photo shoots.
I'll crank it up. I'll crank
You
it
know what I
up.
think?
None of
That's
them.
a lot of people's problem, especially a lot of women I see. Y'all hard on yourself, man. Y'all think about it a lot.
Anyway.
Yeah. That's me. That would be my
It's not
picture
overthinking.
in the
Maybe
dictionary
not to
next
y'all.
to
I don't want to
overthinker.
describe what y'all feeling, but to a man looking at it, a lot of y'all overthinking and try. You know what I'm saying? I guess like way too hard because but y'all are trying to please your own eyes, so that's different.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm just saying from a man looking at it, you know.
Right.
We always think like, shit, she looking good. That shit looking.
But niggas
Yeah.
think anything look good,
Not
and I won't have any
necessarily.
other.
No, not
necessarily.
I won't have any other
I
say
ain't for that. I
so.
ain't gonna go
You
like that.
specifically won't, but I know niggas who just be
But-
fucking anything and like,
Yeah. But no. But I'm just saying as far as like photos, wise, like
Yeah.
as far as being seen on camera, I see a lot of women judge themselves harshly when being seen on camera, and y'all say a lot of thoughts that I think the average viewer ain't thinking.
About
I
for
think you look
sure.
good in your
For sure.
photos.
Thank you so much. And that's the
I
thing.
see
What
men
the
do it
ones
too,
that
though.
come, the ones that I post,
Mm-hmm.
because I like them hoes.
Yeah, you know,
Right.
it's all
But right. But when I'm like in the moment, I'm not awkward because like I said, I don't know a stranger. I can just be talking, whatever, doing whatever. But I think my face is telling me I'm doing one thing and then it really ain't, and I'll be like, bro. So every time I end up looking, my lips is wide. Why the fuck is your mouth open? It just be a lot. I be like, bro, it just be dumb ass shit. I be like, all right, I'm just not fucking with you right now. Like,
my last photo shoot, I felt like that. I was like, damn, I don't know what to do with my hands. What
yeah.
Like,
I don't. That's
So-
all
I'm
the
taking
photos.
some regular pictures. I'm like, I'm thinking too much. I'm tripping.
but when it comes to this like modeling, like this walking shit,
You should be in my
I'm
fashion
eating
show.
and Will eating their ass up. I'm eating their ass up every time.
Yay.
No, I'm not even gonna lie to you. So my first women of color expo,
Mm-hmm.
that was 2 years ago, I think, or 2 years ago, I think. Anyways, this is when Lance Gross was here.
Okay, I remember
I got
that.
my picture with him and stuff because he loves me.
Funny.
I know he married, but no disrespect, but he loves me. I ain't gonna care. But no, so we had like the rehearsals and shit. This is like, I don't even know who told me about this, but we had the rehearsals and we got like 70 girls maybe. And so we all start walking. I get out there and they like, wait a minute. So they got the people that been doing this shit, you know what I'm saying? And then they got me coming in and they like, I want you to open the show. Yeah, you do.
Of course,
Absolutely you do. Like, I'm gonna
The
eat their ass up
energy,
every
y'all,
time.
the
So for me,
chills.
and like I said, never on no cocky shit. I don't even get down like that. Like, I really do just believe in myself when I
That's
believe in
confidence.
myself. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
confidence.
But yeah, I'll be in your show and I'm gonna eat it the fuck up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I do. But I'm also a past pageant queen.
So you're not new to this.
But
It's
this
in
the
you.
thing though. I was in the white pageant system. So the way that I walk ain't even,
It's totally different.
you know what I'm saying? They got them look, bro. They don't even really swing. They don't really swing their hips and their arms and shit. It be real like up and down.
Yeah.
No disrespect, because they be beautiful when they be out there doing their thing. But I brought a whole bunch of blackness and did what the fuck I needed to do. I went to Miss Oklahoma. I had to go to Miss Oklahoma. Girl won Miss Congeniality. I said, y'all voted for me.
Look at you.
That was the first year that they had like
That's
the
just
most
not
black
easy.
girls. I think we had like 3 black girls, and that was the most that they've ever had.
Wow.
And out of
Sheesh.
50 girls, usually about 50 girls every year since 19 have a fucking long ago.
Right.
That's what I said, a big number. He said 3.
Yeah. And I don't ever really talk about this. I just want to plug myself real quick.
Plug it, please.
But
It's the
I
platform.
am the first African American Miss Northern Oklahoma College. You know what I'm saying? So when you walk into college, you see all these white faces, white. What is Cat Williams? White, black. And that's me. Yeah, orange. Yeah. That's me. So yeah, I'm
What
really
school
proud.
is this?
Northern Oklahoma College. There's 2 different ones.
Stillwater?
No, it's that. Well, there is one in Stillwater, but it's just like You can take a couple classes there, but
Oh,
there's
like the
one in like
Langston
Tonkawa.
Building.
Yes.
I went to OSU out there. I just remember seeing
Okay.
them out there.
Yeah.
That's
But it was
what's
a
up,
big,
girl.
yeah, thank you so much. Big
Did
deal
you
for
graduate
me.
from there?
And then I got
Look at
my
you,
bachelor's
graduated.
from Northwestern Oklahoma State. So.
Come on, bachelor's degree. What'd you study in school?
Psychology, behavioral sciences, and shit.
Do you plan on using your degree?
Man, I thought I was. My plan was to go to the Air Force. That didn't even happen. The Lord told me no. He told me that wasn't it. So that didn't even happen. But yeah.
Oh, well, I mean, honestly, that's how I feel about my degree, though. Because,
what's your degree?
okay, but hold on. I don't even have, like, no big degree like you. I just got a little associate. It's okay.
Girl.
But the only reason why I finished, though, because at that point, it was like, you literally have to. You done did all of this shit just to not.
Yeah.
So I went ahead and finished out with, like, a, like, general study or something.
Okay.
I don't know what it was. I just had to finish. But it was frustrating because that whole time I went to school and I was changing all my majors, only for me to be here, only for me to do this. I didn't
Doing
even
great shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it is the
It
experience.
is.
And anything past that 12 years, you should be proud of yourself because we was in school for a long motherfucking time.
I know a few
Okay.
people who didn't even finish through
Them
12
12
grade.
years. Yeah, so it's
Personally, I know a
like,
few dropped out.
Congratulations
One
to you
is
for
pointed.
having
If
it.
you look at your degree as pointed, we can look at all the years.
They
Yeah.
are. I remember
Exactly, they
going
are.
to San Francisco and seeing people with degrees from Berkeley and San Francisco or Stanford. From Berkeley and Stanford, and they were like homeless people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I was like, you done went through
Yeah,
all of
they're
that
brand new
schooling, you got you this fat ass degree, and you tied to a tree.
The
Right.
shit really
Right.
don't be
You know what
mattering
I'm saying?
unless you're wanting to do something like be a doctor,
Some
be a lawyer,
specific-
like
you gotta have a
something where you
specific
have
goal
to
that you
have
need.
it. Yeah.
True.
Yeah, other than
That's
that,
all it is. It's just a
go to trade school or some shit. Go learn how to
Yeah.
build some shit. Do
get right to your
stuff.
get right to whatever it is you
Yeah,
wanna
That's
do
so
in life.
true. We need more
Just straight to
technical
it.
skills.
And I say that and I want to go back to school.
I do too, though. I do want to go back to school, but it would be for something.
Yeah.
Exactly, it's something that I want to do.
Yeah.
It is with that. It's different now. It ain't like I'm just in school because I was supposed to.
Right.
That's literally, I felt like I was supposed to. My mom was like, you done went to KIPP, you done went to Harding, and you trying to be a
That's the next
hairdresser.
step.
I was like, but if I would have went to Clark Atlanta like I fucking wanted to,
Right.
I could have been doing hair
Be
that
on.
Atlanta.
Wait, you be doing hair?
What are we talking about?
Studio.
No.
Nah.
Let me find out.
Listen,
Listen, we do about 50 things between the two of us, and I'm very
Honestly,
proud of that.
Honestly, you know what I'm saying? You was even talking about how you were gonna be on stage doing like some dance moves and stuff. Like I be lucky
Hit their ass with
rapping.
the
I keep talking
matrix.
about it. I keep
Do
trying
you?
to challenge people. I keep talking about
I ain't
it.
bring it back up. I was like, I ain't gonna try to press it.
Right up. When we gonna hear some?
Never.
Never. Damn. Like maybe if you get like high, you chilling with. Okay, I'm gonna have to hit up, come chill with it. Like what's up?
Because I used to write music and stuff too, even when
Okay.
I was younger. And I used to be in like choir and all that other stuff.
Right.
But you know, you never know.
Yeah.
We are not a monolith. We have so many. Like I really believe that we do like literally 50 things in between both of us.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Doing
I
all kind of
support
shit.
it though. Why
Thank you.
not? We're good at whatever we do. Honestly.
Literally. And if I'm not, I'm the type of person, if I'm not good at it, I'm not about to waste my time trying to do all this extra shit. I'm going to go where the good resides for
No,
me.
real shit though.
Where the
And
good
I wouldn't
reside.
promote that I do something if I don't feel like I'm good at it.
Yeah.
Real shit.
Right.
So if anybody heard I do something, it's because they know I'm
They
good.
know.
And most likely it's because they heard from somebody else. I ain't even telling you.
Oh, yeah, I'm always going
I'm
to
like that. I gotta get better at self promotion.
Right.
I don't be saying shit. You see me all the time.
All
Not
the
saying
time.
shit, and then people will know. I'm only like it because I'm being blessed by God with my whatever services I do provide.
Right.
It's at a quality level where the word of mouth does it for me.
Right.
So I'm big on that. People come to me and tell me they done heard or seen my shit,
Mm-hmm.
and that works for me. But I do gotta get better at self promoting because, like I said, we do
I
all
want
kinds
to
of
say
shit.
I feel like we followed each other before I hit you up about my shirts, the cross
It
and
was
top
probably
shirts.
something else.
But I'm like, I didn't even know this man was doing all this. But people, when I asked like, where I'm supposed to go, they sent me
Same
there.
nigga
I'm
back
like,
then.
then he did it, and how he did it, and I was just like, oh yeah. This
Like,
is where I'm
pass
coming
complete.
because I like to stick with the rivers and the lakes that I'm used to. So
No,
if
for
I come to
real.
you once, I'm gonna
staying,
keep coming
right.
to
That's why I'm
you
big on
unless
good
you
service.
fuck up with me.
That's why I'm big on good service. I
Yeah.
hate people that do
Cause
bad
that'd be the
business.
main
Yeah.
They
factor.
understand
Yeah.
your
People.
first bad business impression that can end that
End
business
you.
deal. Right?
Yeah.
That's how I am. If I
Immediately.
do bad business, I'm like, man, I ain't gonna be eager to pick up that phone again.
Yeah.
Hit
No,
you
for
up.
real.
Absolutely.
There's too many other people like,
That
Yeah.
is, I be getting on your
Tasting
nerves,
people's
asking
mouth.
for random shit.
no, you do good business.
I need 2 of these
It's
shirts
like
a
that
year.
both ways with clients and all that. Even
Yeah.
with clientele, some clientels are bad clients.
Yeah, and you can't have them.
No, but
People be getting fired
I'm gonna give you
as
right. You're not that.
clients.
You're
Okay,
not
okay,
that.
cool.
You're not that. You
Cause I'll
come
be
to
like,
me
I
in
probably
a
get
professional
people.
manner.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You take my time into consideration.
Yeah.
You do what you gotta do. And plus, you always have your shit in order. You always have your ducks in. People come to me not even knowing what the fuck they be going to do.
Yeah.
I
And
can't
one
think
thing
for
about
you.
it, I'm always deposit ready.
No, real
I don't
shit.
play like that.
No, that's business.
I send
That's,
that right
you know,
up.
it's business.
Oh, you gonna do it?
It's
Here you
business.
go.
If we doing business, let's do this.
Only if I know you though.
No, for real.
Cause you know these
it's
hairstylists.
There's gonna be
Trust
too
the
many
work, yeah.
scammers, especially with the
That's because
hairstylists.
nowadays there's so
I
many
hate
businesses
that.
online,
Right.
especially since this pandemic. You know, I'm a nigga that's been doing entrepreneurship and
Yeah.
business since back in the day when niggas wasn't trendy.
Right.
So I do real business.
Before the
These
pandemic,
online
right.
business, everybody got business nowadays. But
Yeah.
y'all niggas ain't even really handling business. You ain't even conducting business like you should.
Bro.
You know what I'm saying? And then whenever, and I'm a person that I understand we all people, we fuck up. But if you fuck up, you gotta be accountable for that. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You gotta,
Admit the
you gotta
shit.
own up to it.
Yeah.
And you also gotta compensate your clients and your customers. You can't just say, oh,
I'm
fucked
sorry.
Up, but you still gotta, you know, like,
You
nah.
get 10% off next time.
You gotta
That's
really,
what I think
you gotta
about
go out your way.
hairstylists who
I
be
need
late.
free right
You
now
gotta
for
go
a
out
quick.
your- yeah.
That's hairstylists will be late. If I gotta pay a late fee for
Oh,
showing
so
up,
Why you
I
ain't
pay
late?
If it's a late
Why
fee,
you
it should
ain't
be a
got-
late deduction for me being like, same way.
I came in here, you still working on that bitch hair for
Right.
like 30 to 40 minutes.
The
I could've
lawmakers are worried about the wrong motherfucking laws because
That's
we
right.
need to put a law where they gotta pay too.
That nigga be
If you
alone.
want your clients and customers to be considered as you gotta do
Make
something.
that the
You
law.
have to.
It's a two-way street, you know what I'm saying? That's
Yeah.
why I don't be too strict on none of my type of shit. It ain't that I'm a weak businessman, it's that I know that life is life. We
Yeah.
all
Right.
people, you know what
Just
I'm
like I
saying?
go
Shit
to the
fluctuate.
person that charges more if they're gonna be more professional, if they're
And
gonna
consider
show
it.
up on time,
That's
if
like
they
People
gonna
will
be
pay
real
for what they want to
business.
pay for.
That's
Yeah.
it. You
You
get
get
what
what
you
you
pay
pay
for
for,
a lot of
absolutely.
times.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, I do want to make sure we still talk about, because you said that you got something hot that you're about to release.
Oh my gosh.
Let's talk about
man,
it.
Look. Nah, I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. I have a video dropping.
Ooh.
I can't
saw
get
some behind the
into
scenes,
you did, right?
like a
Okay.
few of your photos.
I can't get too specific about it because I just needed to like hit how it's gonna hit.
Mm-hmm.
But basically, I'm very like spiritual, you know what I'm saying? I got a very good relationship with the Lord. Shout out to you. And basically, so usually, you know, you write a song and then you try to figure out a video concept, try to figure out all the shit that you need to figure out. You gotta buy all the clothes, you gotta get the right people involved, you gotta do this and that. And then after the video's recorded, you still gotta wait on editing, you gotta wait on this. This is how I knew that like what I had prayed about, this was it. Because I wrote it probably like, it was like less than 30 minutes. I wrote it, I recorded it, I wanna say about 3 days later. And then I shot the video like another 3 days later. And then I got the video like 2 days later type
It was
shit.
all-
Like it just was rolling.
That's how
And
it
that's
be.
what I was
Flowing
needing. I'm like, this is
naturally.
how I know that this is like, this is the one. So I'm super excited about it. It was supposed to drop on Thursday. But in light of the recent tragedy in Texas, you know, with the school shooting and stuff, I just didn't feel like it was the right time. A lot of people were saying, you know, you're an artist, and I don't give a fuck about none of that.
Right.
At the end of the day, this was not the right time. People
Right.
are hurting, you know, children are being taken from us, black people being taken in stores and shit, can't even go. It was a lot of shit going on, and I'm like, I want people to feel comfortable supporting me. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
so
And I feel
important.
like this is fucked up that I'm sharing this shit right now, and
Right.
people crying about their kids and
Yeah.
shit. You gotta think about that
That's
shit.
so
Not even on no
true.
selfish shit. It's just
Right.
like
You just gotta be mindful.
you gotta be mindful of what's going on around you, and so I'm
'Cause your
glad I made that
audience is
decision
humans.
for sure.
Yeah.
I was like, at least if I could give people a week to just
Mhm.
you know get this shit, get through this. Not
Right.
even get through it, but like you know
I feel
think
you.
about it enough or whatever.
At least finish
At
processing.
least
in their
finish
mind.
processing
Okay.
the shit,
I'm
because it's still crazy to
It's
me
crazy.
thinking
Yeah,
about
it's
this
my
shit,
mind.
and then they finding
The
more.
more
Anyways,
details
I'm
that's
just like-
coming out about it,
I'm
it's
like,
making
bro,
the shit worse.
It's making it worse. So I'm like, I wanted to give people a little time to have whatever feelings they were having. But when it dropped, it's definitely gonna do numbers. It's gonna do its thing because it's really dope.
I was saying, make sure you send me a little clip so we can make
I'ma
sure
send it to
we
you.
post it on the platforms.
You know what I'm saying?
Because we are a huge supporter of Cortney Lachelle.
Thank
Okay,
you.
huge supporter. Yes,
Oh my
ma'am.
gosh. I
We love
that
you here at
for
the
me.
Wave Talk. I'm so happy that she even came.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm here. I'm excited to be here. So
I'm gonna ask you one more question.
Okay.
It ain't got nothing to do with anything.
okay. I love it.
Last time somebody stumped me earlier this week, I'm a little nervous to see what she's gonna say. Okay, you are stranded on an island. You can only have 3 things with you. What are those 3 things and why?
That's some shit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm gonna say food supply.
Okay.
But like, how long does that go? Like, could somebody drop food to me every week from an airplane and I could still be just stranded
You
there?
can have your
But
3
like,
things?
if I'm gonna be
I don't
stranded
know.
there, then get me, motherfucker, you dropping food. Anyways.
Right.
Now, I'm gonna say a food supply for however long that is, because I can't go from straight eating great to eating bugs and shit. So I need to be able to, you know what I'm saying? I need to be able to work my way into that. If I'm on an island, I'ma hope that there's some water. The water ain't gonna be super clean or nothing, but shit, I'ma drink it.
Okay.
So I ain't gotta worry about the water. So I'm gonna say food supply. I'm gonna say some shit to build a shelter.
Okay.
I like to build
tools.
shit, but I don't know. Yeah, I don't know about using trees and shit. I ain't never had to do
No,
that.
you gotta
So
fuck with the leaves.
you know what I'm
and
saying? I
make
ain't
sure
never had to
everything-
deal with that. And then I say a weapon.
Okay, weapon.
Yeah.
Get your little piece.
So I can be, getting them animals. Look, I ain't even into the harming them animals, but nigga, I gotta
Ain't nothing
survive.
harming me,
You
though.
know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So y'all ain't coming for me, I ain't coming for y'all. Then you never know, you might get some weirdos in there in the
Right. You
island.
thought you was stranded alone.
Yeah.
It's niggas here.
And I gotta take care of them too. So
You gotta get out.
you know what I'm saying? So yeah, so I don't care about I don't care about having technology. Because
Right.
you probably can't get out to nobody.
Ain't no good service. Ain't no service. Ain't no.
And I be
Grid.
chilling. I don't be caring about talking to people anyways.
Right. That'd be me too. As much as I be talking on the show,
Yeah.
I could literally go a week straight without
Without
uttering a
talking to-
word
yeah.
to anybody.
Yeah. So
I love not speaking.
yeah, literally.
Contradictory, huh, Michelle? Okay, I got one more
Yeah.
question
One more.
for you. Just one more. Who is your top 5 as far as rap artists? Male or female? Top 5.
That is just crazy to
Rap
me.
or singing or just artist period.
Don't put both. Please don't
Male
put
or
all.
female? Oh,
hard.
well, I
It's hard.
want to do. Okay, so we can do rap and then we can do
hard.
R&B. Cause you do both.
Sheesh. I wasn't prepared. You know what?
Hip-hop
How do you
slash
not be
rap.
prepared for this?
That's
Question.
hard.
Because they throw you
It's
off
hard.
because you can only
It's
do
so
5.
many people though.
College is
Right.
not that many. I can do 5 from back in the day. I was like, damn. You want me to count in everybody else?
Yeah, I'm gonna say Wayne for sure.
Yes, I like that he's been a consistent
Wayne,
pick.
no,
He's
can't
been a
go wrong with
consistent
Wayne.
pick.
Can't go wrong with Wayne. You know what? I'm gonna put Drake in there.
Yay!
Absolutely. Cause I really fuck with Drake. Like I don't know, his vibe is just always what I need.
I agree.
I'm gonna say Lauryn Hill.
Okay,
yeah,
that's the second.
clutch.
Yeah.
Shit, this is so hard. Cause I'm
You
not
got
even
two
thinking
more.
about necessarily them being better than everybody. It's
Right.
just like who I.
Who you fuck with,
It's your
like,
favorite.
my-
I'm gonna say Mo 3.
Okay.
But will he be putting?
I was just about to say, what would you put me in as rapping or what?
Mm.
Because Mo3 could rap.
No, I'm gonna put. Can he be like an honorary? Like, cause he could be in the.
We'll
he
give
could be
you
in
an
both.
honorary. We'll
Okay,
give
so
you an
like let's
honorary.
just have a median. He's
Yeah.
the median.
We'll
Mo
put-
3 the
So
median.
you still got 2 then.
Okay, I'm gonna say Missy.
Okay, Missy.
Ooh, hard.
Uh,
Hard.
You got one more.
this is wild. This is wild. Probably Cole.
Okay. That's a solid 5.
Yeah, I fuck with them.
That's a
you know
solid
what I'm saying?
5.
For a long time, my Apple Music had like 500 million hours of Lauryn Hill, and then it'd be like the next person 2 hours. Like, damn, that's fucked up. But yeah, nah.
That's literally
fuck
how
with
it is
Drake.
whenever I
Yeah.
listen to Drake and my Spotify numbers be telling me. I'm like, well, of course.
Yeah.
Well, of course. But yes, your R&B list.
This ain't even funny. I'm gonna say B.
Mm-hmm.
You can't.
Cannot go wrong. Especially if you've ever seen her perform. There's a little segue, but top performances of like all time. Okay, but go ahead.
Yeah. You know what? I really love Janae. Like I've loved her for a
I do
long
too.
time, and she just be a vibe, and she got a vibe for everything. So
I've been liking
definitely
her
Janae.
since 03.
Man,
A lot of
I
people
don't
didn't
know if
even
I
know that
know
she
her.
been out since B2K days.
No, I wasn't. Now
Oh, okay.
I wasn't listening today. What's her name?
Janae.
I wasn't listening to her during that
Twister.
time. Yeah, no, for sure. I'm gonna say Jill Scott.
Yes.
Yeah.
Cause I'll be
I love
on
Jilly
Jill,
from
bro.
Philly since that first album.
She's so hard.
Front to back.
She's so hard.
I'ma say Jasmine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Miss Sullivan, welcome to the conversation.
Yeah. And then okay, it's really hard. It's between India.Arie and okay,
So
I ain't even gotta put her in R&B. I can't even
Wait,
put
she
her
a
in
neo
there.
soul.
Okay, I'm gonna take her out.
Okay.
Cause then I can keep it.
She in another level. She in her
She like
own
me
level.
also.
Yeah.
She like, you know, it's a
Different.
couple other artists that's really.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, no, I'ma say Donnell. Yeah, okay,
Donnell.
let's take. Can we take Jill out?
Yeah, I was
Okay,
I was
give me
gonna
some. Give
say
me
it
some.
too.
You know,
Okay,
give
so
me a little
you got
bit
two
later.
more.
Okay, so that's my Neo list. That's my Neo list.
soul.
Okay, that's my Neo list. Okay, cool. I feel better about this now. Yeah, Donnell Jones.
Okay.
Can't go wrong with no Donnell Jones. Oh,
Like
God.
what?
I think
Bro.
I messed my mama's CD up back in the day.
Man, what? Like what? You cannot. I got two more.
You got one more.
Damn, that's
She trying to add
crazy.
it up.
One more. You know what? I'm gonna fuck with her.
I love her.
I love her.
I love her since she came out. I was so scared that she was a white woman
What?
because
You
she
are
wasn't
funny.
showing herself. And it'd be a few white women out here
That's why
who be
she wasn't
sounding
showing herself,
soulful.
yeah.
Yeah,
they do.
like when
Tori
she
Kelly
showing
and
silhouette.
shit. Yeah, they be
You thought
sounding.
And
she
I was
high
like,
on
I
purpose,
love
like,
her,
yeah.
but I don't want to love her too much
Yeah.
if she's an op.
It's
Not saying that
crazy.
y'all are ops, not saying that y'all are ops, not saying that y'all are ops. I just like for my R&B women.
No, I feel it's because you resonated with it so much.
You know what
like,
I'm saying? And I
I
didn't
want
want-
you to be.
Please.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Feel you.
And
It
she
ain't nothing wrong with
was.
that. Nothing wrong with that.
I don't think so neither. They do it
Nothing wrong with
too.
that.
Yeah.
Like if somebody feel away, feel that. Nigga, fuck it.
Feel away in the
We have to feel
comments.
in ways about every kind of different thing.
Oh, this is another
Go
little honorary
ahead.
you know, for my rappers, you know what I'm saying? But E40, oh my god.
I
Hey,
love
hey,
E40. That was my
E40.
very
He
first
put him in
favorite rapper.
Straight for his own.
Yeah.
That was my
Okay,
very
cool.
first
E40
favorite
did shit
rapper.
that niggas
No,
ain't did.
niggas ain't doing. That
Fuck
nigga
E40
went
is
from,
wild.
bro,
Hey,
what?
I tell you, on
Sprinkle
God,
me,
I
man.
ain't gonna lie. When Instagram and shit first came around, I had kind of had a little rant I had went on Instagram when E40 had first hit the scene on Instagram and shit. And he didn't have enough followers to me.
Yeah.
I
Like, what y'all
got
this
on?
preposterous. Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck, nigga?
Yeah, yeah.
I had to make a rant post because I was thinking to myself, like, man, E40 done been doing this shit for so long.
No, for
Mhm.
He done
real.
gave us so much music,
Mm-hmm.
and he done did it independently on
Mhm.
a major level.
Mm-hmm.
And they never fell off. And they never
Never.
had no funny shit about it.
Never.
They
You ain't
no
heard nothing
fake
about,
shit,
bro.
no weak street shit.
Bruh.
E40 name check out everywhere you fucking go.
That's true. He one of them.
He
Ain't
can
heard
hell
that.
E40. I don't give a fuck. You can't say he whack to me. Can out rap whatever you talking about.
Yeah.
And he got his own
E40.
stuff. Who else sound like
I'm
E40?
glad you brought
Nobody.
it up.
Who he
Yeah, I
sound
love
like?
Nobody.
He the most unique, most consistent, most everything. Hey,
Shout out to
that
Earl
nigga.
Stevens.
Shout
That's
out
my
to him.
cousin.
And he one of the most
We got- it's
entrepreneur
spelled
type niggas.
different.
He showed
I was
us how
about to say, what?
It's spelled different. His spell
It's
with a
spelled
V.
different.
His is spelled with
I
a V. I
honestly-
got a PH.
I honestly feel like obviously this person is on a lower scale than E40, obviously, but I feel like that about Brother Lynch.
No.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
that's an interesting
It's
take.
a
I
whole,
love
it's a
Brother
whole
Lynch.
group of them artists.
It
like that.
is.
They
Yeah.
like Brother Lynch. They like Tech Nine.
Tech
It's
Nine,
like,
yes.
they
Tech
just
Nine
been
is
doing-
Tech
huge.
Nine
Tech
is
even more. Tech Nine is more
different as
like
fuck.
like
Yes.
E40 because
Yeah.
they so boss
Yeah.
on the level where they record label is up
independency.
here.
Yeah.
They record they're a threat to the
Mm-hmm.
industry.
And
You know what I'm
still
saying?
making top 10 highest
day.
paid
All day.
rappers.
All day.
I think he
They
was
make
like
money.
7 or
Tech
8.
Nine, Tech Nine, if I'm not mistaken, he's the most paid independent artist ever. He didn't say
That's
record
true.
for the record sales and launch as independent artist
That's
ever.
crazy.
'Cause
Yeah.
Tech Nine is that nigga. He
Yeah.
like, I'm saying, new niggas like E40, they've been doing that shit for so long.
Tech Nine be here a
because-
lot. I need to
Yeah,
get
he
on the
do.
show.
He do. Well, that made me think back
Where
like
he
niggas like Big
from?
Crick though. He was doing
Can
it
you look
because
that up?
they demons
Can you
too.
look up
E40 and
Tech
Tech Nine, they didn't worry about going mainstream.
Right.
They didn't worry about changing their sound and fitting
Mm-mm.
what was in.
Right.
They didn't worry
It's
about
a testament.
even though they do
Mhm.
fuck with niggas, but they kept it down.
They
to
kept it where
themselves.
they. That's what. But I really do fuck with Brother Lynch, so I had to throw him in there.
Hey,
'Cause that
Brother
nigga
Lynch,
is
Shout out to
hard.
He gets slept on.
And he's
Little
so
kids ain't fucking with
disrespectful,
Lynch.
and he's so like disrespectful in the best way.
I seen people bringing him up the other
From
day. They
Kansas?
were saying how it wouldn't
Kansas
be no
State or Missouri?
Eminem and shit if it wasn't for Brother Lynch. Cause they said he had
Right.
so much influence in all them niggas back in the day. Brother Lynch, X-Rated, all them type of niggas like that.
Yeah,
Eminem used to listen to them niggas a lot. You
Yeah.
hear it in his rap. You
Yeah.
hear it in his rap. All that Slim
Hot
Shady
take,
shit.
hot take.
All that Slim Shady
Hot
shit.
take,
You know what
hot
I'm saying?
take.
Yeah. Hey, you know Brother Lynch was way more gory than Eminem.
Oh, yeah.
He was way more lyrical than Eminem. Come on.
so
man.
I don't know why I didn't even say him, but the first rap song that I knew or that my mom like taught me My mama a hood nigga.
Hey,
But shout out to my
good ass
mama.
mamas.
And my daddy. But anyways,
Right.
was Split Your Face
Oh,
by Brother Lynch. And when I tell you, as a kid,
It was
I was rapping that with my
shock,
mama,
huh?
and we'd be in the car, and she'd be like, "Yeah, baby." And so now, when people come around, if I bring any friend
No
around,
Brother Lynch back in the day.
they don't.
Man, because my uncle, when they put me on Brother Lynch back in the day, when we was young, and his shit was just so vivid.
Yeah,
'Cause it's
you can
detailed.
see
You
it.
can literally see
You
it.
can see
Yeah.
it.
Visually. You
Vivid.
can see
You watch
it.
no
Yes.
video and all that shit, you like, this nigga just told a crazy ass story.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like, other artists wasn't doing that. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Niggas still ain't. So, commend you for bringing him up. You brought a lot of niggas up that niggas ain't really
They ain't
giving the right
thinking about.
respect. And these niggas deserve their respect and all that shit.
Absolutely.
They put out the real deal like they.
Absolutely. I got a question for you though. I know you behind the camera,
It's all good.
but so because I'm curious, like just seeing your taste pretty much. But who side was you on as far as Biggie and Tupac?
Now see, this is a trick question for me. Cause I'm Tupac nigga by default.
Yeah.
Me
Same.
and
There we go.
Me and
I
Tupac
love to
was
hear
born
it.
on the
Just
same
hear
day.
it.
We got the same birthday. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So me and Tupac, we got a spiritual connection.
What are you, a
Spiritual-
Gemini?
It's June.
Gemini?
It's June 16th. Yeah.
It's coming
That's our
up.
day. But I say that to say this.
Damn Geminis.
Crazy.
Damn
ass.
Geminis. Even with the question you initially asked, who side on Tupac or Biggie? It's like, I feel like even that whole angle is part of it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because organically it
East
wasn't no
Coast, West
sides.
Coast.
Even towards the end, right before they died, niggas was getting to a point to where they was getting back to squashing this shit, this
Yeah.
one versus the other, because organically, nigga, we was one of the same niggas
Yeah.
on different ends of the world. You
We
know
Sure.
what
should
I'm
be
saying?
cool with shit together, man.
Mm-hmm.
We cool. We both had the same like mind in a
Mhm.
sense. We both wanted the same shit for our people. And like a nigga like Tupac, he was trying to bring everybody together.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why I resonate with Tupac. We just got a lot of the same way. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? How we feel about this shit. Even though I don't feel like this nigga was perfect, he did everything right. No.
Right.
But I fuck with Pac. You know what I'm saying? I just fuck with his artistry, the way he went about creating and shit like that. So I was on the side of that. I like his music and his sound. I was always a West Coast type of nigga.
Right.
In Oklahoma, we
Right.
we
Right.
tied
Default.
in. We tapped
Yeah.
in.
Yeah.
We baby Cali almost. It's a pipeline.
Right.
Mhm.
But I still fuck with Biggie. I fuck with his.
What year did
pen.
Biggie die in?
It was like right after Pac.
96?
Probably
97?
96,
Because I thought Pac was
That's why I'm
95.
fact check.
It's-
She's a fact checker.
96 was Pac?
Yeah.
Okay.
Biggie
And so
was right
97.
after,
Yeah, that's why I know, like, this was some government shit.
It was
Y'all
it was boom,
niggas
boom,
did
boom,
this
boom.
shit.
They got both sides of the story out of it.
But if we being for real, if niggas was riding like they supposed to be, if you in a gang and your niggas get killed, you need to go do something about it.
No,
baby.
Y'all not gonna ride for Vaughn?
Y'all not gonna rob
Oh,
my
slide
nigga
for
Mo 3?
Vaughn?
Right.
Fuck y'all got going on, man.
That was the whole issue with Pac back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
That's how it started with him and Biggie, because when he got shot and shit in New York,
Yeah.
he was like, y'all niggas, y'all all this gangster shit, y'all
Yeah.
gangster, y'all let me fucking
Y'all
get
give
shot
me
out
shot-
here.
yeah,
And
yeah.
y'all ain't do shit about it.
Which made him think that it was.
Like, y'all niggas, y'all either set me up or y'all some bitch ass niggas.
Right.
I ain't cool with either one of them.
Right.
Exactly.
You know
So
what
I'm
I'm
gonna just
saying?
say y'all.
Did
set
he
me
not just
up.
sound like him when he was just talking right now? Am I
That's the
tripping?
nigga.
Y'all didn't hear that? Oh my
We
mom,
gonna have
I'm
to
not
replay
tripping. Y'all gotta
that.
replay it.
That's
No,
how
but I will say this though. It's
It's
just
called channeling.
no me. I mean, he came to me like, let me tell my fucking story right now. No, I don't support the violence. Okay.
Exactly.
But if you gonna be a
but-
part of some shit and you gonna really ride for the motherfuckers that you riding for, ain't no way these niggas should be dead and ain't nobody doing nothing about it.
Ain't
I mean, I know it's gonna be more
No, because it's
bloodshed,
deeper
but
than
like, what
gang
the fuck?
shit. It's the
Yeah.
same with us as a people.
Yeah.
If we believe in who we really are and we really want to protect our people and so-called Black Lives Matter and all this shit, then
Yeah.
what we gonna do about this shit?
You gotta
We gotta
ride.
stand up for this shit,
Yeah.
nigga. Stand up for something to fall for anything, and it's
Yeah.
like that for real. People think, oh, we're just gonna keep protesting. We're gonna keep
Looting
asking
this shit.
niggas to
No,
stop
we
killing us.
need we need
You
some
can't
radicals
ask
out
people
here.
to
You know what
stop
I'm
killing
saying?
you.
They
You
should
gotta
have took
start
care of
motherfucking
George
defending
Zimmerman.
yourself.
Bro,
Exactly.
They
why
should
the
have
fuck this nigga still
Daniel
walking
Hall's
around?
call.
They can
What was
walk
the
around
other
clean.
one
They
with
can
the
walk around
that white
clean.
man?
They
I
can
can't
walk
even.
around
It's
clean.
been so many of them. I can't even remember that. Y'all know who I'm talking about.
With the ears. What
Yes.
happened to his ears?
Nothing. They was just big and it stuck. They stood out.
Yeah.
He
His
was like,
ass too. We should have got
whoever the fuck he was, you know what I'm saying? It's like we got all these black people who want to kill other black people. However, we got people who y'all could actually just like retarget that. So if y'all gonna go down anyway,
Because we not.
if you're
We're
going
not
down
moving as an
anyway,
organized
take one
group.
for the
We're not
team.
And we
moving
not
as a
trained.
coalition.
Niggas is
Take
going
one.
around shooting niggas. This their first time pulling the trigger.
And
On
hidden-
some shit.
hidden
The
some
reason they ain't
unsuspected
trying to go for the
drugs.
white folks is because the white folks teach their kids to shoot guns
And
when
plus,
they
the
3.
reason why they kill who they supposed to kill, they kill our threats. Because
Right.
they know they mark them as threats.
Yeah.
Then they mark them as targets.
Yeah.
And they go execute.
They go
the mission.
execute it.
We don't even recognize our threats.
Crazy.
We cool with our threats. We fake allies with our threats.
Right.
And we don't even
Look at white boy in the church.
We each other's targets, you know what I'm saying?
Trying to pray for his little
Yeah,
ass.
pray for his
Nigga,
ass.
go across the street,
Fuck, nigga, you ain't never came over
sing
here.
some Christian music. You don't need no gospel. Get over
Right,
there,
right.
across the street.
It's like that though. We
Black
like
people
that.
always so
We
nice
too
to wanna-
open and welcoming and loving and all that. You know what I'm saying? But
Get your ass shot up, Lord.
that's the key
so
factor that
sad.
people don't even pay attention to when they let you know that it is different species out here. They tell us we all one species and we all
Yeah.
the same. No, we're not. It's different species out here, and that species that we're going against, they got some shit in them that we don't got in us. That's why they
Yeah.
do shit that we can't do. That's why they have a level of evil that we can't get to. That's why we got to get more diabolical about the thinking process and understand who we
diabolical.
going against.
Oh,
They
I
don't,
love it.
They don't realize it is a war. We are
Yeah.
going. Nigga, we've been
It
held
is
captive
a
this
war.
whole time. We comfortable with it, but nigga, come on.
Yeah.
They gotta expect something coming. Y'all not just gonna
We're
enslave
going against
nobody
people
for
that's
400
evil that
years
can
and
do
no shit happen.
inhumane shit that we don't feel
Something
like
about
is
to
right.
pop off.
Yeah, it's happening already.
It's happening already.
They don't
Are y'all
understand. It's a
tuning
spiritual
in?
war going on
Y'all
already. You
tapping
can't even
in?
see.
Yeah.
Right. already
Revolution will
happened.
not be televised.
That's why we're not them kind of evil people. We don't have to be. We need
Right.
to stand up and fight what we need to do right here physically. But at the end of the day, shit is happening. It's already happening.
Right.
Our ancestors, the spirit world, is already doing the fight they're supposed to be doing. That's why they on Earth right now in a panic. They doing this shit. They doing crazy. They trying to kill us every kind of way. 'Cause
And they
panicking.
talking about, oh,
They
we're about to
panicking.
be the minority. Bitch, y'all the ones keep coming over here, getting our
You know what
people,
I'm saying?
sleeping with them, and having kids.
That's not our
That's what they
problem.
fucked up too. They
That's
know
not
that.
our problem.
Y'all
Stay
the ones
away.
wanna
They've been doing that shit from
Have
jump.
some
Y'all been
motherfucking jungle fever.
infiltrating. Right,
Stay
y'all
where the
been
fuck y'all at.
infiltrating.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't got nothing against nobody, bro. My mama, I'd never be with nobody who's not black. So it don't
can't.
even matter.
I can't lay down.
Stay your
I
ass
thought
with
you
your
ain't-
race then.
Nobody
I-
has the room to even judge you on that shit. Nigga.
Right.
How the fuck can y'all judge somebody on
For
thinking
being
that?
with who
For
they
yourself.
are.
You ain't saying nothing about this.
But that's why I be
yourself.
feeling bad for white people because they turn around and say the same shit and be like, oh, you racist. No, they just don't want to procreate with us and that's straight. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
because
They
I don't
have
want to procreate with y'all.
Y'all don't have to. Y'all don't do shit to Jewish people who don't, mix and mingle outside of their
Everybody
religion. You know
don't
what I'm
wanna do
saying?
it. They get
Yeah.
their own piece. We should be able to have ours too. We should be able to say, look,
Yeah.
that's that.
Only reason people think it's racist when white people say it though is because, I mean, look at
Right, the
history.
supremacy. and all
But
that other shit they
it's like, I
have.
feel that too.
I do too.
Honestly, if I felt how I felt right now and I was a white person, I would not want to have no kids with y'all niggas.
I wouldn't either. That's what,
What
I'm
you
saying.
mean?
I
It's
wouldn't
nobody
either.
else. The Asians, the
And that's
nobody.
all right.
I
I
don't
just
fuck with
want
y'all like that.
Kids with my people.
With my people.
You know what I'm saying? I want to be with my people.
And I ain't got
wrong
nothing
with that.
against the people who want to do that. But just quit
Straight up.
complaining when y'all side is still fucking with our side and vice versa. Like, I don't know what to tell your people to quit coming over then.
And that scares me because it be them women who raise these types of children.
Yeah.
And they don't have the same type of ideologies and you're
Yeah.
trying to make them to believe that they're not black. No, baby, any drop of black blood, that's a black baby.
Yeah.
And you gotta
For
realize
sure.
you're raising black men
For
and
sure.
black women.
You got
You know
black
what I'm
kids
saying?
now.
You got black kids,
Mhm.
whether you like it or not. Them's a black adults. And that's
They don't like it.
no, they don't like it. Well, my baby's mixed. Your baby's black.
Yeah.
According to the U.S. of A., that's a black child.
Yeah.
Because that's the part of it. They always
That's
hid
a
the
black
truth from it,
child.
but they always still kind of show it. All the way back in so-called slave time, remember the 116th law, all that. That's
Mhm.
because they already knew then that this is a dominant gene.
Right.
They knew
It is.
then one piece of this gene will take over your whole DNA and genealogy.
Mhm.
Everything else comes from this gene.
Yeah.
So-
So
does.
all it takes is this 1/16 of it, and your ass is black.
Yeah.
They know whatever else you produce after this is going to
It's gonna be black.
dominant with this gene. They
Yeah.
knew that then. Even while treating us as inferior people, as treating us as slaves, and all this, they knew we was a superior person. We was the dominant gene.
Where Thomas Jefferson's offspring at? I know he had a lot of black kids. I wonder what they look like now.
Ain't no telling.
Thomas Jefferson.
All of them are.
I need to go back and look at all of these niggas or all of these men who had black children.
Yeah.
I'm curious. Where
There's a
Thomas
lot of
Jefferson at?
untold stories ain't being about
Hell
that type
yeah.
of shit. You know what I'm saying? All these family lineages is being changed by lies and shit like that. We all
For
got
sure.
fake last names.
And I was saying, like, as an adult, I feel like I should just be able to jump up and be like, you know what, I decide that I want to be a Tim Tomington or something. You
Bro.
know? I get to just make up my own last name and start from
Why
there, some
not?
shit that I created. You know what I'm saying?
Why
It's just
not?
been passed down, and I shouldn't have the same last name as a white person. Because your people own my people at some point. I'm sure of it.
Yeah.
I'm sure of it. I should just be able to just, all right, I got Stevens, I got Mark, but I'm going to be a Tim Tomington. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Make your own shit
I feel like we should just be able to sort out. I
Yeah.
don't know. if I have kids, we gonna all have a new last name.
Screaming. Wait, like as your husband though, right? Or
What
you
you
gonna
mean?
make him change his shit too?
A husband.
Oh yeah, I'm with you.
A husband. No, even if I were to get married, I still wouldn't take a nigga's last name. Take my last name. What's wrong with my last name?
Like you said.
No, that's what I'm saying.
We can make one together.
We can just make one together. We can blend them together. What's the
Yeah.
law that says you can't?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I don't feel like his last name or his family is any more important than mine. And that's what bothers me about marriage. Whenever people be getting married, they be like, all right, everybody, I'd like to present the new
So-and-so.
Mr. and Mrs. Drake.
Yeah.
Like, wait a
what?
minute, what's my name?
Right.
Mr. and Mrs. Drake. Like, what?
Yeah. No, I feel it.
I don't like that.
And I do see where I come from with that. You know what I'm saying? It makes sense.
It's like my whole identity just got erased.
Like giving away your identity.
And I can't.
And that's why people gotta
I can't.
understand. They gotta stop being so simple-minded and scared of the next chapter.
Yeah.
Because if we really do, it's time for a new world, like
It
a whole
is
new one.
time.
Yeah.
Scrap all this shit, man. Don't be
I'm
scared to
always
say
go
fuck
against
this
the
traditional
grain.
shit.
I'm
Do whatever
always
the
go
fuck you
against
feel
the
in your
grain.
heart, 'cause, man, I think we finally got to a day and age where we realize all this shit is bullshit.
Man, can we just get the fuck
None of it
All this shit bullshit.
and go somewhere
So
else?
whatever you feel like, fuck it, do that shit, run with it, nigga. The rest of the shit don't fucking matter.
Hey, I'm about to
Everything
give
was somebody
Michelle
else's
Tim
idea at
Tomington.
one point.
I'm screaming. I want to see the
Michelle
driver's
Tim
license.
Tomington.
How you gonna spell
You
that?
know what? Tim Tomington. TimTommington.
She be thinking about it.
No, I just came up with Tim Tomington
No,
at that
you
moment.
smart.
Yeah, it was too fast.
No, I can't even swear to God. That's how it sounds.
I barely can spell my own shit that
That's how
fast.
it sounds. Tomington, Tim Tom. That's how it sounds. I literally just came up with that on the top of my head.
Oh, I mean, but I wouldn't. But did you
I
say
don't know.
TH?
No, T-I-M.
T. C.
Tim
No, I'm talking about Tomington. Did you say TH?
T-I-M-T-O-M-M-I-N-G.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. Yeah.
That's why I was like, that's how I spelled it. But I'm like a nerdy type bitch. I used to read the dictionary and like, you know, I
love
like
that.
words.
I love
and
that.
spelling bees and type. I like words. So
Yeah.
that's why y'all make. I didn't make that up. I mean, I just did that. But yes, girl. So our conversation has been so dope. This might be like our longest episode. Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Definitely our longest
Stuffing
episode.
cookies
I
up.
love it. And at first, whenever I started the show, I was like, I don't want to be on here too long.
Yeah.
I don't want people to have to sit down and watch this for too long. But I also know that you have fans who want to know more of you, who want more exposure from you, or just more content from you. So whenever I have episodes like this, I'm always super grateful because the conversation flows naturally. I don't take any notes on whoever I'm talking to.
Right.
And you're just a great conversationalist.
Thank you.
I really appreciate your vibes and for being here.
Absolutely.
Please share with the people how to follow you on all social media platforms and like music platforms as well.
Okay. I am on all streaming platforms under Cortney Lachelle. That's Cortney without a U. Black. So CORTNEY kind of like Lachelle. Anyways. And then my Instagram is I am Cortney Lachelle. My Twitter is Lachelle Cortney because they was trying to hold me. We ain't even gonna get on there because Twitter got me. Anyways, it's backwards. Somebody got my name.
I'm some dumb shit.
You're not. No. What are you talking about?
I already know.
Lachelle Cortney. See, like what? Lachelle Cortney on Twitter and Facebook. Cortney Lachelle as well. So follow me. I'm really funny. I'll be posting all kind of funny shit.
She's hilarious.
I'll be talking shit. You know. And that,
Yes. Well, thank you again so much.
Of
I hope you
course.
enjoyed your time on the Wave Talk, girl.
Thank you so much.
All right, guys, stay tuned, and we'll be back with our closing quote. Thank you guys so much. Again, I want to give a huge shout out to our guest today, Miss Cortney Lachelle. Guys, that conversation was like super amazing. You know what I'm saying? It was just flowing naturally. It was genuine. I love her perspective, even like her music take. You know what I'm saying? We was talking about Brother Lynch up in here. When last time you heard about Brother Lynch? You know what I'm saying? We was talking about E40. You were real when if E40 was ever your favorite or is still your favorite. You know what I'm saying? So, again, thank you to Miss Cortney. As we do on majority of the episodes, I like to have a closing quote. And I feel like with so much happening, you know, like the school shooting that just happened and then the shooting that happened in Buffalo in the grocery store, people's minds could be heavy at this time. So it says, compliment recklessly. Say the nice things that come to your head. We've got better things to do than resisting the instinct to be kind. Be kind to somebody. You know what I'm saying? If you like somebody's shirt, let them know. If you like their walk, if you like their essence, anything, just say something nice to somebody because you never know you know, it can make their day. And people are struggling with a lot of shit they don't want to talk about. So be kind. Don't resist the urge. And I know I do that myself. Like, sometimes I'm going to compliment a pretty girl. She's like, bitch, don't talk to me. But you know what? Even if I get that, then oh well. At least I did what I was supposed to do. So don't worry about them talking like that. You know, just be kind anyways. I want to go ahead and give a shout out to New Wave, the home team. Shout out to New Wave. I want to give a huge shout out to Life Media 405 behind the camera. That's whose voice y'all been hearing. He is also a part of the show. He's just behind the camera. He's like my co-host, honestly. Shout out to Kyla and Pax and Kyla for my beautiful cup. And be sure to follow us on all social media platforms at The Wave Talk Official. On Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, any other social media platform you can think of, we're there. Again, thank you for watching another episode of The Wave Talk. See y'all next time.